grab your phone, good vibes everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles, Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce, they're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce, 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
Hey, it's Jackie, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
I'm Andrea, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hey, everybody, this is Joe Exotic, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Well, hello and welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. We are on episode 92 today.
That's right.
Of The Sauce, and happy that you're here with us.
We had to do the math, though, because we've started to separate each episode on, like, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll do hour 1, hour 2. Every once in a while, we'll also do a separate episode that's just an interview. So we really had to go back and count. All right, how many shows are we actually in at this point?
92
92!
Today. Pod Colson.
There you go.
Nobody warned me that as I was aging, I would have to deal with such unruly eyebrows. I noticed some pictures from our Vegas trip, and in every one, there's
one?
at least 5 of my eyebrow hairs that are like headed in the wrong direction. Nobody told me this.
Well, yeah.
That's something that you deal with when you get older.
You got to manscape. You got to look in the mirror every morning from the sides, make sure there's like angles of sunlight or enough light that you can see exactly what's going on.
Go check out my Instagram story that I just posted.
Oh no,
There's
is it bad?
I can't control these things.
Oh, by the way, we're all going to be clearing our throat a lot because I don't know if you know, but in Vegas, everyone smokes indoors.
Yeah, that's
in your face.
That's kind of wild, hey? That's still a thing.
It took me 2 days to even adjust to inhaling that much cigarette smoke.
The Starbucks employee is just like ashing into your cup while they fill it with coffee.
It's not a good picture.
I knew you would chirp it. I knew that you wouldn't like the picture. Can you please just look at the one portion?
I don't see eyebrow. Oh, I see a little tiny one.
They're just like...
They're not that bad in this picture.
I will
say it's not your best work.
Well, I had to hurry.
That's fair.
It was 1 minute till showtime.
Vegas trip. Saucy Amber, what a delight. What a +1.
What a great winner. Because, like, you never know what you're going to get.
No.
When you give away a contest and know that you're about to, like, go to liver battle with somebody.
True.
You know, like, this isn't a trip for the faint of heart. We were going for it.
Yeah, we're still recovering. Like, the amount of dehydration post trip it's insane. Like, I would cough and just dust would come out of me.
Yeah. Feeling better today almost.
We're on the mend.
Yeah.
Let's check in with producer Reese. Reese, how are you feeling post Vegas? Are you also finding that you're clearing your throat a lot after inhaling smoke for 3 days straight?
I think I'm feeling pretty good for like the week that we had. I did literally nothing this weekend.
Good.
Yeah.
Got to just chill, hang out. It was awesome.
Did you notice the difference between you as a 23-year-old and the hangovers that you were dealing with and some of the more wise people on the trip?
Like me on the bus ride to the Oilers game?
Well,
I don't know if I'd say wise.
Just older, I guess.
Older.
That's the polite way to say older.
like the hangovers that the 40-plus crowd was going through.
Did you see me on the bus to the Oilers game?
Yeah, I was trying not to make direct eye contact because I didn't know if it would pass on to other people. But
you didn't want to get infected with my hangover.
I was
quite
so
scary.
pissed when she sat beside me on the bus to the game.
There was a full row in front of you guys that
I know.
nobody sat in.
Because I ate so much Chick-fil-A that day after getting turboed. I didn't even stay for the whole show. I ditched 15 minutes. There were still 15 minutes left of the sauce poolside, and I got up and I was like, I gotta get out of here. And then I was hungover by the time we were on the bus to the game.
I just knew that I was like one sentence away from getting in trouble.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like she was in that zone where if I would have been like hey, look at that building. She
I'd
would
be
have
like,
been like,
I'm nauseous.
I've already looked at that building.
Or I'd say, I can't. It makes me dizzy to look to the side. It wasn't good.
Telling me to look places.
It was bad. But we got through it.
we did.
We
yeah.
did it. And Reese, how much fun did Jess have? It was so fun having your girlfriend on the show.
It was awesome. Yeah, I think she had a great time. I think she was super nervous to pop on. This was her first of like any sort of podcast appearance sort
Yeah.
of thing. I thought she killed it. It was
She's
super
so
fun.
funny. She's so herself too.
Yeah.
And I noticed that even when she came on the Sauce with us, if you missed that episode, you got to go back and watch Jess. She is such a beauty. She didn't change. Do you know what I mean? Like she didn't change her voice or personality for the camera. She was just Jess.
No, she did a great job.
So funny.
It was kind of cool just to be able to walk by the pool and see the setup where Oilers Nation was and all the different shows that were going on at different times.
Yeah.
It just felt, and like the amount of tourists that were walking by being like, I wonder if that's a live show
No,
right
I
now.
literally heard this elderly woman inside. She's like, look at that. Oh, they must be making a podcast. How cool. Bless.
Yeah. Super good time. Make sure you are signing up the next time we go anywhere. These trips are life-altering fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll go to Scotland next because that's where Justin is checking in from on the YouTube chat. Good afternoon from Scotland.
Hello, Justin.
Okay. That's great. We also had our winner on one of our episodes as well, Saucy Amber. That was fun too. She had her husband in the chat, who, by the way, was going as Saucy Amber's husband in the YouTube chat, which I love.
Everybody's committing. Appreciate it.
And we don't know his name, and we never will. It's
No.
just Saucy Amber's husband forevermore. Good morning, everyone. Devin has checked in. We've got Jana in the chat. We've got Amanda in the chat as well. I'm pretty sure I saw Lance Kane yell, Cup year, in the chat. That's nice to see. Laying on the Sauce has said, good morning, Saucers, Saucy Miss Mackie, Mandy, and more. Turd Ferg. Mr. Burns has checked in. Oh, yeah.
A little bit of a slow start on the like buttons, though. I'll be perfectly honest.
We got double digits. We'll take that.
Oh, I just hadn't refreshed.
Yeah, you just got to hit refresh, my man.
Okay, it's still not awesome. Go hammer that like button. We appreciate
It's
it.
still not amazing, but it is Monday morning. It's spring break for the kiddos.
Yes.
Not ideal temperatures outside. It's Christmas, actually. That's weird.
Yeah, this is this snowfall feels like it's too damn much.
No, like the entire commute into work today, I was just pissed off.
Yeah. I felt the same way when I got in my car yesterday. I was like, what the hell is this? Like I should be warming up for slow pitch season. I should be doing just the dad golf swing in the kitchen, looking outside at the grass starting to turn green. I mean, maybe that's a little presumptuous.
But they do say that this is good. We want this moisture. It's good for summer, hot,
and for the crops.
for the crops.
Yes.
Less forest fires.
As kind of a future farmer's wife, it's good for you to know the crop situation.
I'm not going to be a farmer. That's why I broke up with my ex-boyfriend.
No, I know, but
I was like, this life is not for me. Do you want to know what we did one Saturday? Pulled trees using the quad or whatever the heck. Like we tied them
Must
with
have-
chains.
small trees.
No,
then.
they were big. They had already like cut down the tree.
Oh, that's
And then we
fair.
had to pull out the stubs.
Got it.
Stumps.
Wow,
And that was
sounds
that-
like you learned a lot.
No, I was miserable. And that was the moment that I went, not the life for me.
That was the moment when he
It was
asked
one of
you
them.
to help him work. You're like, not
That's
for
not
me.
that's not how I spend Saturdays. It's
Okay.
not.
Well, anyway, what I was saying was I come from a farm, a farming family, a fifth generation farm. So you are kind of a future farmer's wife.
What's my job going to be?
Just chill. You live in the city now, you're fine.
Okay.
You can just have boring Saturdays. But you should know that saying things like this moisture is great for the crops is a win.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
say that around your family.
Oh,
They'd love it.
Dad would eat it up.
Oh, your dad and I are besties. We bond over connections, which we will be playing at some point on the show today.
Okay.
Our brains need it. C for Hash has checked in the chat saying, happy to see you guys survived Vegas. Barely.
Yeah, that last day. So
when our flight got
our
delayed 2
flight-
hours, my eyes rolled back into my head. I was like, can I survive?
When I originally looked at the flight itinerary, I was like, oh, sweet, we get all day in Vegas on Friday. Thinking like, that's going to be so fun with everybody. I've never seen a group of people that look so miserable, me included. I think I had a 4-hour nap in the sports book area because the chair was comfy.
I didn't move.
This was one of the few times where I looked and went, okay, maybe I am a little bit younger than everybody on the trip. Because when the flight got delayed, I was like, there's a lot worse places to be than Vegas, right? Or than like where we are right now.
Oh, I was so overstimulated. I needed out.
Me and Jess actually ended up taking advantage of the extra 2 hours and went and won a bunch of money gambling. It was pretty awesome.
That is
so,
sweet.
Yeah.
You won back everything you lost.
Literally. Like,
Where
thank God.
all the seniors we were with were just like, no. Even some guys rented a room for a full nother day
Just
to
sleep.
have the afternoon to chill.
Rick's walking by, lifting his hand up.
Yeah, he's like, that was me.
He was one of them for sure.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was a great trip. Thank you for checking in on the chat. If you have any questions about Vegas, feel free. Should we AMA today? No, AUA.
Ask us anything.
AUA. If
Well,
it's more than one person.
It's funny you say that. We have a very special guest on the sauce today as it is spring break. So what do you do with your kid?
What do you do with your kid? You bring them to work.
You bring them to work. So our guest today is Ryder's daughter, 14-year-old Charley. And if you have any questions, maybe you have a teenager. Maybe you want to know what it's like being a teenager these days. If you have any questions for Charley,
feel
get them
free.
in the chat and we can ask her live on the sauce today.
Hello and welcome to the show, Charley.
Hey guys, I had to
Hey.
clear my throat.
We're all clearing our throat.
Yeah.
You weren't around a bunch of cigarette smoke though for 3 days.
No, I just have allergies.
Yeah. Tis the sizz.
Yeah.
You sure you weren't around smoke while I was gone?
Oh,
Yes.
true. You are a
Okay.
14-year-old now, and
I know.
14-year-olds can get into trouble.
People don't smoke anymore.
They don't?
No.
That's good. That's smart. When I was 14, it used to be like at the hockey rink for minor hockey night, and they'd be like, the winner of this prize for the grade 7ers and the loony stick goes to, and people would be like, he's smoking.
He's in the smoke pit. Give him a minute.
Charlie, we used to have smoke pits in junior high.
At the school.
Actually? No,
Yeah.
like at the school?
Well, it would be
Yeah.
like a designated area out. You know how like schools have several different ways to get out of the school or in? There'd be like one specific doorway, usually on the side or behind the school, where people would gather and smoke with their teachers.
The AI students, or no, not AI students. That's what you go to school now to do.
Yeah.
The IA students, industrial arts, would make benches for the smoke pit. Like that was one of the projects
Oh.
that they would do in industrial arts.
Your teacher would come outside and be like, "You got a lighter?"
Yeah, I once had a teacher ask me for a lighter. That's a true story.
Actually?
Yeah.
I was
Messed
never
up.
I was never in the smoke pit. I was very intimidated by the smoke pit because that's where all the like hardcore kids hung out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're telling me.
I was way too intimidated. It was usually like a bunch of hot chicks with heavy eyeliner and like one really short guy. That's usually what the smoke pit looked like.
Lines up. Absolutely lines up. The sauce is saying hello,
Yeah.
and then people are chiming in. We had smoke pits in high school too.
Crazy.
The teachers would smoke with you. Yes, this is all backing up that we weren't making this up.
So what do kids do when the bell rings at junior high, high school now? Like where do you
like
go?
in between classes?
Yeah, because back in our day, they'd go out for a smoke.
Yeah.
Or they'd like fist fight each
People
other in the
just, like,
parking lot.
Walk around. We're not even allowed our phones like at lunch or at break anymore now.
Oh.
So we just like sit around and just like
Do you all look like a bunch of zombies who don't know how to socialize with each other anymore because your heads have been in your phone for the last 10 years?
yeah.
Oh.
They'll just be like 8th graders just like running down the hallways chasing each other's. That's what
And you just watch.
Yeah, we have this like little sofas around our upstairs. And so me and my friends have like our designated sofa. And so we'll just sit there and watch the 8th graders like chase each other.
So when you say you have a designated sofa, do other students know to not sit in that because it's yours?
Yeah.
And is this like the cool thing about being in grade 9 is you have a bit of like swag factor? You got a bit more pull around there?
You're the oldest of the school.
We just like, there's this one kid in my grade who just always tries to sit there, and he just does it to make us mad.
Oh, okay. But then he leaves.
Yeah.
Is there still a fair amount of bullying? Like, do you see kids hung up by their underwear from a locker or anything?
No.
Okay,
like, there's
good.
like, I've never seen anything like that.
You've never seen a kid like getting their head dunked into a toilet bowl
No.
and then they're flushing it?
That's what we used to do because we couldn't bully each other on phones.
Yeah, we didn't have the ability to like write things from a fake account. We had to say it straight to their face.
Yeah.
So,
Did you actually ever throw somebody's head in a toilet?
No, do you want to reword that?
has your
Like
head ever been
swirly?
thrown in a toilet?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I've
He
had
was the one.
I got a dirty rose bowl.
What is
Dirty.
that?
There was shit in the
No,
toilet.
there wasn't.
Yep.
Did you have pink eye?
No, they didn't get that far. It only because I was
So you had shit in your hair.
I was upside down. Yeah. I had to like go to the shower and like shampoo
you
out.
have showers in your school?
Yeah, there was showers in like the gym locker room. Mark Tellengay. That was his name.
Called out first
Here-
and last name.
Here's
I'm
what
gonna
happened.
Google him.
Here's what happened. My brother left to go away to school for grade 12. He got like this cool scholarship to
So
go.
he should have been there to protect you, but he went to a different school.
All his friends though stayed. And so they became like kind of my bullies because they thought I was like their bro. But then they were like taking it too far because they were still dumb kids. So yeah, I believe it was Brad's buddies that ended up giving me that dirty rose bowl. But I
Are
probably
they still his friends?
yeah, and Mark's really nice now.
Oh.
Shout out.
What? You're not giving a shout out to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guy
no, he's lovely.
He put your head in his poop.
No, it wasn't his poop. It was just some kid who didn't flush his. But it might have just been pee. But it was still not a clean toilet bowl.
That's not ideal.
The thing is, I kind of had it coming a bit.
Oh no. See, this is the thing. This is why there's three sides to every story.
Well, I'm admitting it.
Your side, his side, and the truth.
Like,
What did you do?
well, I just chirped them.
And you were younger than them.
Yeah. So I'd have like his buddies walk by and be like, "You fellas learn how to read yet?" To the grade 12ers.
That's actually pretty funny.
They didn't like that. Why is this grade 7er chirping us? Anyway, I got a fair amount of wedgies too. It's interesting that like bullying now, if you look at a kid wrong, they can start crying and rat you out for bullying. For it to be considered bullying when I went to school, like the ambulance had to be
Yeah, you
involved.
had to be bleeding.
Oh, for sure.
Sometimes the teachers got in on the bullying.
Significant, yeah.
They started calling you the nicknames that hurt your feelings because they wanted to be liked by all the cool kids.
Chunks. That's what they called me, was chunks. Even some of the teachers. They
That's
did.
so sad.
I will say though, they kind of just embraced the nickname thing in my hometown too. Like I remember once over the intercom, it was like, "Shitter, please come to the office. Shitter, please come to the office."
That's awesome. And that's your best friend that can only go number 2 at his own house.
Correct.
That's
yeah.
where he got the nickname.
Yeah, I think actually drives to his mom and dad's to use the bathroom.
Lance Kane wants to know if kids still do magic tricks at lunch.
What?
Cool.
Magic tricks?
Yeah.
I've got the magic in me.
No?
Anyone know that reference?
Everybody just sits
Pitch
around
Perfect.
and just like,
Come on.
We don't care about Pitch Perfect.
That's the best part of the movie when the nerdy kid that loves magic sings that song and shows that he's actually talented. Ben Platt, anyone?
Turns into
Thank
gold.
you. Reese knows. I've got the It's so good.
Okay, so
Moving on.
we'll watch that today with Charlie maybe after the show.
You've never seen Pitch Perfect? Yes, you have.
I feel like once, like,
Remember the
5
girl
years
that
ago.
like silently goes, "Do you guys want to see a dead body?" And how hard we
No.
laughed? Oh my God. Charlie
Okay.
doesn't remember memories.
Lance says not Magic Tricks, Magic the Gathering.
What?
What is that?
Magic the Gathering's like a game that you used to play.
Oh, I don't know that. Sorry, I thought you meant magic tricks. Does anyone play hacky sack?
What's hacky sack?
Oh God. You're the
Yeah.
little hacky sack. You're the kick
Oh,
it.
my brother has one of those.
Perfect. See, everything comes back.
Magic the Gathering is a collectible tabletop and digital collectible card game. Yeah, they use collectible too much. I'm out. Do you guys sit around in the cafeteria?
We've got like a common area. Like we have to pack our own lunch. There's no like food that you can buy or anything. There's not even any vending machines.
What?
Wow.
I know.
Did COVID wipe those out?
Must
Yeah,
have.
no, it was one of the old principals that got rid of them. No, now she's gone, so like bring them back.
Yeah, no doubt. Because yeah, that's where everybody used to chill out, is in the cafeteria.
Throw food at each other.
And it used to get pretty intense. We used to play loonies or knuckles. You ever heard of that?
Oh yeah, I know Knuckles.
When you shoot the loonies at each other?
Yeah,
You guys play that?
I've done that in class before. Yeah.
No, you're not playing that
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
I know a kid who got a blood infection.
Because from a...
He,
Like a
I
dirty
wouldn't laugh, Charlie. He died.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He died doing what he loved, at least.
Looking tough in front of the girls in his class.
A couple questions that are coming in for Charlie. Let me scroll back and ask.
Sorry, everybody does care about Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, that's the best scene. I sometimes listen to it when I'm driving alone. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Couple questions for Charbar. Let me scroll back. Sorry, guys. Bear with me here. Okay. Good morning, my girl, says Liz. Why are the youth so obsessed with high-end skincare?
I think that it's not about like the product. It's just about like sometimes it's about the product. Like I feel like the high end is better, but it shouldn't be that expensive. It's just for like the having it.
And to like have something to bond with your friends over.
Yeah.
Is it a fun shopping experience too?
Yeah.
Like I feel like Sephora has really figured out how to make it appealing. It's colorful. There's lots of short aisles. They've like appealed to the shorter attention span.
Yeah, that's true. But I think the people that work there are miserable. When a group of teenagers comes in, they're like, oh, here go all of our testers.
Like the last time I went, it was so appealing that I ended up coming out with this like fire new blush.
Yeah, you were glowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you wearing it today?
No.
Oh.
I ran out. I used it all up.
Saucy Cherie is asking, Charlie, do you babysit during your time off of school?
I usually babysit my brothers, not a lot of other families, but I do have a couple of families that I'll babysit for, like sometimes, usually like once a month.
What's that paying these days?
Yeah, what's the going rate?
I do, because I think all the families that I do babysit have 2 kids, but it's $10 an hour for 2 kids.
$10 an hour for 2 kids.
We gotta jump that up a bit, I think.
Well, yeah, one kid, $10 an hour seems
One
reasonable.
kid is $7 an hour.
Like when you look at a Starbucks drink is now $11.
True.
What year is it?
Saucy Miss Mackey, Charlie, what is the best thing going on in
She
your
grabs her $11 Starbucks.
What is the best thing that's going on in your life at the moment?
Good question.
I think that like at the age that I'm at, like me and all my friends are really, really close. Like this week we're probably gonna hang out like every day because that's just like what we do at our age, and we're really close. So.
Isn't that nice that you're starting to really perfect the friends group? Like you had some friends that you're like, I don't know if we'll end up being best friends, but you know, you test them out and then you have that core group of friends. And the best part is when I was your age, I met so many of my friends and we're still best friends. And that's the coolest
You know
part.
what? That's actually true. The grade 9 comes up a lot. Like how long have we known each other? Since grade 9?
When did we start really hanging out? Grade 9. Like you might have known each other since elementary, but you become really close.
Well, it's true. Yeah, you bond over things like, hey, do you also like Bluey? Me too. When you're in grade 2. And it's like, let's be best friends forever. But then now you're like, wow, you actually were there for me when I needed somebody. And there's just a new level of friendship that's there.
What does Charlie want to be when she grows up, and has that changed since she was a kid?
I think actually like majority of my life I did want to be a teacher, and that's what I want to be right now. I think like junior high or like higher elementary, I could never do kindergarten. Oh my gosh, kindergarten sounds like a nightmare.
So with that, do you feel like you want to be a teacher because your teachers are such a great influence. Like they're cool. They make you feel welcome. You
Yeah.
actually learn.
Yeah, I have a lot of good teachers, and also it's just like I feel like having a desk job for me would be like a nightmare. Like I could never just like sit down and like work on a computer for hours. Like I need something to like keep my brain like moving.
Because you're a creative mind, like your
Some
dad.
desk jobs now, though, I think can be pretty awesome. Like, it depends what you're working on.
Yeah.
If you're inspired
True.
by what you're working, if you're building a video game, for example, if you're big into video games
and you're passionate about it.
you could sit at a desk all day easy.
Everything's easier if you actually have passion.
Like,
for
if
it.
your job was sitting with your phone and sending Snapchats of just like the
Your forehead.
abyss or the forehead and saying, hey, to keep a snap streak
Dream
going.
job.
There you go. You could do that all day for sure. I've seen you do that all day. Let's talk movies a little bit.
Wait, before we have one more question.
Let's get it.
Are you excited for the wedding?
Yes, I'm so sorry. That was really loud. Yes, I'm so excited.
Charlie got her dress in the other day. It's
Don't
perfect.
give them a.
I won't. Secrets. You'll have to see the pictures after.
If I'm getting a suit made, I should probably get on that, hey?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was just thinking that I was going to lose some weight before the wedding. And
You
so
still
I
have time. We got 3 months.
Why? Then I guess I got to wait to get the suit made.
Ooh.
Order it a size smaller. Really push
Yeah,
yourself.
there you
Ah.
go. And-
No, I want to go bigger.
No more.
No.
No more late night bags of hot Cheetos.
Yeah, seriously.
You're just going to bring that up on the show.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm so dehydrated. I don't know what's going
He
on.
ate
He's
a
got
whole bag of hot
fistful
Cheetos last night.
Hot Cheeto dust.
He finished the bag. I look over and it's empty.
There was an eighth of it left. This even sounded like I was lying.
Okay, we're talking movies. You and your brothers, you got to finally watch something with them that you all enjoyed because they are a bit younger than you. How old are your brothers?
7 and 5.
Right.
They're watching right now.
You're watching right now? Do you want to give them a shout out?
Hi, Kate and Cash.
You're watching
that.
Hunger Games with them, which the storyline is about kids getting drafted to go to war against each other. Don't you think that's a little heavy?
Do they really
Yeah.
know what's going on, or is it more about the action scenes and the
It's more about like the action scenes. Like I think I got like 90 questions because I told them like a couple things about it. I was like, yeah, they like go and fight in a dome. So every 2 seconds they were like, is this the dome? Are they fighting? And I'm like, no, they're sleeping right now.
they're
not
in their
fighting.
bed. They're like,
They're-
are they dead?
No, they're sleeping.
So as we say that you're watching a movie maybe with kids that are too young to see it, I felt the same about a movie we watched
Oh, gosh.
together 2 nights ago, and it was
Oh, yeah.
Weapons.
Oh yeah, and well, okay. Before we watched Weapons, we watched Anaconda with Jack Black and Paul Rudd. These newer movies that are catered to kids, I can't believe how choppy they are, how quick they get to the plot because they know if they don't grab someone's attention, they're not interested and they turn the movie off. I couldn't believe how fast they got to the Amazon to meet this snake.
They
I was like, whoa.
they also say that you have to have an action scene in the first like minute and a half.
Otherwise, kids don't care.
Otherwise, and even like adults will just end up on their phone and then they miss the start of the plot line. So in that movie specifically, it starts with a scene with a snake attacking,
You see the Anaconda immediately.
and then it goes to the storyline.
Yeah, it's kind of fascinating how they make movies these days. Anyway, so we watched Anaconda. It was all right. But then
One really good scene.
one hilarious
Oh,
scene.
so funny.
Jack Black with the pig made us laugh so hard.
Yeah. Jack Black does that though. And then Weapons, 18 plus, probably not the best idea for a 14-year-old to sit down and watch, but we got it
Yeah.
done. We watched it during the day
Yeah, we
on
watched
purpose.
it in like full daylight. And actually I was able to fall asleep last night.
You weren't that scared.
No.
So Charlie goes
Thank
into
God.
horror movies with a really good mindset. What's your tip for people that are scared?
I think it's like an SNL skit. Like I could just imagine it's a Saturday Night Live skit because then it's not scary. Because like a lot of the SNL skits are like bloody and like
Right.
stuff like that.
Although, like, super unfortunate things happen. Somebody will lose a limb.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I just like imagine it like that and it's not scary.
I
It's
like
funny.
to go into scary movies too, thinking about all the people that are on set. So that kind of takes away from the realistic scariness of it, knowing there's like 30 people behind the camera with like their headsets. You know what I mean? Like that helps a lot too.
I'm glad that you were thinking about SNL because I did get a little worried that during one of the really gruesome scenes in Weapons, you just started giggling. And I was like, oh no. What do we got? Wait, what do we got on our hands here?
No, that's just what I do so I don't get scared.
So smart.
All right, what do we got left with Charley?
Makeup brush.
Oh, so there was an incident.
Yeah,
My
tell
brothers
me
are
about
watching
it.
this right now, so I told you guys about it already. But so last weekend I went to my grandma's house, and at my grandma's house I share a bathroom with my little brothers. And
But at your mom's house, you don't have to share with
I
them?
do, but I don't keep like my makeup or really anything other than like toothbrush and toothpaste in there. But I keep like all my makeup and stuff in my room. But at my grandma's, my makeup was in my bathroom, and I go in and I'm packing up my makeup, and I just see like hair all over my makeup bag. And then I look at my expensive $60 makeup brushes, and they are cut up.
They trimmed off.
Were the scissors in the room as well, or
No,
they got rid of the weapon?
My grandma said that there was scissors in there, but there was no scissors in there anymore. So one of them hit it. So it could either
Wait,
be...
This is like an episode of Clue.
So it wasn't human hair that was everywhere.
No, it was the makeup brush
the
hair.
brush, and that's what you call the makeup brush bristles.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it was like bristles.
Okay.
And it was one of them, and we could not figure out who it was. Both of them had motive. So Cade is 7, so he knows better. But we were talking about like going back from the farm, which my grandma lives on, and there was like 3 rows, and in the back row is where I always sit, and Cade has always wanted to sit in the back row. And so I was like, no, like I'm the oldest, I get to sit in the back row, and he was super upset.
Classic line. I'm the oldest.
He was super, super annoyed, and he was mad at me. So we thought maybe that was him. But Cash, who's 5, doesn't know any better.
So he might have just been like,
La-di-da.
oh, this looks fun.
This looks like a head
So
of hair.
I haven't told you guys who it is yet. So who do you guys think it was?
Based on all of that, who do we think it is? You've since found out who it was.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Because they were not allowed their iPads until somebody came
So they went
forward.
like almost a full week without their iPads, which they've never done before, ever.
Wow.
All because they didn't want to confess that they
Yeah.
did it. You know, when you are lying to your parents and it gets to a point,
You just have to keep lying.
you almost feel like kind of you don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
Because you've gotten this far that you're like, it's so weird to confess at this point.
Yeah.
But you were able to get it out of one of them. How?
So after school, I was like, if you guys just like tell me who it is right now, you can have your iPads back. Because I watched them after school.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of them just said like, I did it. And I was like, you can't get your iPads back. Mom's not even home yet. So then they had to wait another hour.
They're
They
not
were-
going to trust you
they were
next
pissed.
time.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
you take your first guess.
I think it was Cash. I think Cade knows better than to do that. My vote is for 5-year-old Cash, who was just in there. There was some scissors. There was a brush. Like you, when you were that age.
Cutting Barbie's hair.
Yeah, I cut my bangs.
Yeah.
Walked out of the bathroom once and goes, notice anything different about me? And I'm like, oh, shit.
That's the scariest thing to hear from your toddler.
Yeah.
Notice anything different about me?
And she had cut her bangs, yeah.
Okay, so you're going with
I'm going with Cash.
Cash,
I just
the younger one that doesn't know any better.
feel like Cade would know that how big a deal that would be.
Well, I also think that Cade being 7, even though he was mad at you, if he were to do that, I feel like he would get rid of the evidence. Like he'd get rid of the hair off of
Good
the
point.
counter because he's smart. Like he knows.
Yeah. I mean, Cash is very smart, too, for
No, of
5.
course. I'm just saying, like, he would probably do it not knowing that what he's doing is wrong.
But would
Do you know what I
Cade
mean? Whereas
have
Cade
wanted...
would do it knowing that what he's doing is wrong.
I know, but
Cash would
maybe-
do it and leave it because he thinks it's okay.
Maybe Cade wanted her to know that it happened. You know? That's...
He's got some anger issues.
Okay.
Don't we all?
We won't dive too deep into that right now.
Okay, I'm going to go with... I'm going to agree with your dad. I think that it was Cash.
Okay, it was Cash.
Yeah.
And what was his reasoning? Just what we assumed? He was
He
just
just
like,
got bored.
got bored, found some scissors,
Yeah.
found something to cut.
Yeah.
Why not, right?
He gave me $10.
Oh.
It might have been my mom's money.
That covers
Probably.
1/6 of the makeup brush. This
Yeah.
is why babysitters need to maybe make a little bit more.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you might need to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that family's not watching.
He was sorry, though, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you must have felt so good to confess.
Oh.
When
yeah.
you're holding in a lie,
Mm-hmm.
it's not good. It doesn't feel good. Being able to speak your truth and feel the freedom and get your iPad back,
Yeah.
That's living, buddy.
Yeah, so now they have their iPad back. They weren't allowed TV either.
Wow.
What did they do?
They just like played soccer and just like laid on the couch.
They probably went and cut some other things.
Yeah, probably.
You haven't found them yet.
True. Thank you for coming in today, Charlie. We appreciate it. You have free reign.
We have one more story we need her to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Tell us the story about how your mom and stepdad embarrassed you in front of a group of boys.
Okay, so we were driving to what's going to be my high school next year for
Which, by the way, is such a cool high school. We don't need to tell anyone what high school it is, but it's beautiful.
It's huge.
Yeah, cool.
So we were driving to the high school open house, and I was in the back seat, and we were driving, and my mom started driving really slow, and she was like, Charlie, look at those boys. And it was a group of teenage boys. So she slows down, and my stepdad rolls my window down, and I make direct eye contact, and then I duck, because my mom was driving slow, and just the window gets unrolled, and so they think I want to talk to them, which I did not want to talk to them. And so they're driving by, and I ducked my head, even though they already saw me.
Yeah, you made eye contact.
Yeah. It was so embarrassing.
And
then I
hell of a
screamed at
prank.
them. I screamed at them.
I bet. But
got
they were
so mad
probably
at them.
killing themselves laughing.
Yeah, they were.
I
got
love
so
that.
mad.
That's funny that you would have immediately then went to tour your new high school and everybody would have been like, what's that chick's problem?
Yeah.
That's because you were so mad at your mom
Yeah.
and stepdad.
Tay Marie just checked in the chat. What's Charlie's relation to either Lisa or Ryder? I'm just joining a little bit late.
Charlie's my daughter and Lisa's soon-to-be stepdaughter.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
July 11th.
July 11th. Getting her done.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Free Slurpee Day.
Taquitos.
Free Slurpee Day.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. You've got free reign of your phone until the show is over. So
Wow.
That's only an hour and 20 minutes, so make it useful.
take all the Snapchat pics of just your forehead
We
or whatever
actually-
you guys are doing.
I thought we're getting Charlie in on 3 stars of anything.
I don't know if she prepped it.
I did prep it.
Okay.
I got it.
Let's do it
Let me
then.
get it.
The
Let's
3
do it.
stars of anything brought to you by Southview Acura, family owned and operated on Edmonton's south side. Go and pick up a brand new whip. Go and pick up a pre-owned whip. The parking lot is packed full of great vehicles, and so is the showroom. And the people there, I cannot talk highly enough. Everybody there. I was in there yesterday. Lovely.
Top 3 moments you realized you're absolutely done with the snow is our theme today for 3 stars of anything. Let's get into it.
It could be an athlete, snacks, or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
So, Charlie, since you're our guest today, you can go first. What's your first overall pick for 3 moments you realized you're absolutely done with the snow?
Parents making me wear a jacket. A hoodie is enough.
Okay.
It's not like I'm walking outside.
You were so ready to just put the snow jacket away.
I know.
But
I didn't wear a
I
jacket
didn't
today.
see you wear a jacket all winter.
I saw you actually carry one once.
Yeah, I carry my jacket more than I wear it.
Classic.
Just so that my mom doesn't yell at me.
So sick of carrying your jacket.
And then you leave it
is
at
the
our house,
worst pick.
which
Yeah.
I don't think she was impressed by.
Lisa, you're up.
Absolutely done with shoveling. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
No. That's it.
That's it.
I shoveled once.
It's like when
I've
you
put in my work. I'm done.
It's like when you put the dishes away to just dry in the sink and you're like, "Ugh, let Jesus dry them.
Jesus is
That's
trying
how I
today.
feel with this snow. Let Jesus melt it.
Mother Nature can take care of
It's
it.
Easter coming up. Big weekend for him.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
want to give him more chores to do?
Yeah, don't you think
No,
he's
I
gone
just
through
think
enough?
I want to appreciate him and let him do his thing.
Fair.
Yes.
Reese, what's your first overall pick?
My first overall pick is I'm excited to have my drive to work not have added time to it.
Yes.
Like the mornings when everybody's going slow because it's freezing rain or some stupid like that. Mm-hmm. Don't got to deal with it anymore.
My first overall pick for moments you realize you're absolutely done with this snow is when you open the car door and some snow falls from in between the roof and the car door and ends up on your seat.
Oh.
And then you got to wipe off the seat. I'm done doing that for the next 7 months. Please.
Feels good to get it off the chest, doesn't it? Top 3 moments you realize you're absolutely done with the snow. If you have an honorable mention you want to get in on the chat, feel free to do so. My second overall pick, frozen hair. As somebody who has a lot of hair, if it's not fully dried and I leave the house and then it freezes, it can break off. Done.
Really?
Yeah. Got to be careful.
I had no idea. Charlie, your second pick.
When Uggs get water stained. Just that little brim of water on.
And that's mainly the snow that does that. More so like when you can obviously see where there's a puddle, you can avoid it.
True.
Yeah.
But where there's snow everywhere, you can't really avoid
Oh,
it.
we'll have things to complain about once the snow melts too. Don't worry about that.
Of course we will,
Lots
yes.
of complaining around here.
Reese, pick number 2.
My second overall pick is just going to be when we got back from our vacation.
Oh, yeah.
It was like I didn't even bring a jacket at all. I just brought a t-shirt. And then we got back and I was like, whoa, this sucks that there is actually snow on the ground. And when we left,
Yeah, the walk to the car
Was
was
awful.
miserable.
Yeah.
defeating.
Defeating is right. I'm going to go with my second pick. When you look outside, not expecting to see snow, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, here we go again. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like you're just making breakfast and what a nice spring day.
Yeah.
Look outside and you're like, oh, for the love of God.
Yeah. My third. Oh, have we all done a second round pick?
Yes.
Okay, my third and final pick. It's the dog paws. I feel bad for them. You know, once it's spring and summer, they can go outside, live their lives, lay in the grass. It's all good. I got to constantly be worried about the dogs and their paws freezing. Well, and
Yeah.
I got dogs with allergies, right? So even just getting their paws wet, it's a whole thing.
Fair.
Dog life.
Charlie, your third pick.
When your nose gets dry, it's either like in the winter, it's one or the other, right? It's running like crazy or it's like dust dry. I'd rather it be running. I
Good
hate when it's
answer.
dry.
Oh, I think Amber has the best answer in the chat. We'll get to that next.
Maybe I'll steal it for my third pick.
You should. It's really good.
Reese?
I'm walking a thin line here with what Ryder's next pick is going to be.
Okay.
But just watching, I know guys that live in Victoria and stuff like that. And when they're posting videos of them golfing on their stories, it's like, okay, shut up. Stop doing that.
Stop it.
I'm so excited for the snow to go.
That is a good one, and it's pretty much what my third one was. But
I'm
that's
sure people felt that way when they were watching us poolside in Vegas.
That's true. That is how this game works, though. Nice steal. I'm going to now steal Amber's and say when I hit a pothole that I can't see because it has melted and frozen and melted and frozen.
the snow's covering it.
And then
Next thing you
get
know,
the snow over it.
you lose a tire.
It's a dangerous time to be driving right now.
Mm-hmm.
That is my third pick. Let's recap real
Have
quick.
you done all three?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Let's recap real quick. Charlie, what are your top three answers?
Parents make me wear a jacket. Uggs getting water stained, and when your nose gets dry.
Nice. Absolutely done with shoveling, frozen hair, and dog paw problems.
When you open your car door and snow falls on the seat, when you look outside expecting there not to be snow and it is coming down, and snow-covered potholes being so dangerous. Reese?
I had my time to work taking too long when you get back from vacation and watching others enjoy spring sports.
Man.
The poll is now up in the chat. Get your vote on. We'll see who wins 3 stars of anything.
Just want to ask the chat real quick. Do you agree that like you're just so done with it right now? I don't know if I've ever been so done with winter conditions.
We've got some people in the chat saying that they love the snow.
What? And I mean, to be perfectly honest, this is like a dream winter day. It's 5 degrees. Doesn't look like there's much of a breeze. There's -5, like -5-ish.
Can we hit the be right back? I have to cough.
Okay, so it's a high of -4 today. It's actually -11. But it is truly a perfect winter day. We're just done with winter, though. We don't want it
I'd
anymore.
rather a perfect spring day, or even a
Exactly.
bad spring day.
Agreed. Hell yeah, Charlie. Let's see who's winning the 3 stars of anything right now. Charlie is currently leading with 35% of the votes.
Obviously.
Wow.
I'm in second with 29.
Oh.
And then there's
vote me.
2 other turds in there that are 3rd and 4th place.
Is this annoying?
Do some ASMR.
You know what? I was watching the Junos last night, and one of the presenters was chewing gum. And I will never chew gum on stage again.
I like this really dry. Listen to my voice.
Yeah. It's actually kind of like...
Jennifer Coolidge.
No, I was going to say Phoebe with
Smelly Cat.
Smelly Cat. Yeah. We'll just battle. Do what you can.
It's just hard.
Do like you did in Vegas, where you just got up halfway through the show and went for a water slide.
That's why I got up, because I had the same problem. It's like this dry little patch in my throat.
I can just take it from here if you want.
Charlie and I are gonna leave.
Just like Jesus on Easter.
We're gonna go for lunch. We're gonna go get some food.
It's only 9:47. They're not serving lunch anywhere yet. All right,
Charlie, you can get out of here. Go scroll your phone.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. That was awesome as per usual. Love it having her on the show. It was pretty funny at her new school. They had like a media room, and they asked her if she wants to learn about media. Do you want to learn about radio broadcasting or podcasting? She's like, no, I got a bit of a handle on it.
She's like, I do this part-time.
Yeah, literally. She's hosted morning shows before. Thank you in the chat for all the support on her being in here.
Let's talk Tiger Woods.
Yeah, what the hell is he doing? So, you know what? I will say that he was breathalyzed on scene and didn't blow over. So it's not alcohol, but the guy is obviously, in my opinion, so it's not obvious, I guess, to everybody, struggling with all of the surgeries he's had and hooked on painkillers.
Yeah.
So he is jacked up on pills. What the hell are you driving for? Like, what are you doing? This is his second DUI. He's wiped out a bunch of vehicles in the past. 5th major accident, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he's lucky he didn't kill anybody. Again. What are you doing? You can afford to have a helicopter pilot fly you anywhere you want to go. You're one of the wealthiest athletes that's ever existed.
Do you think that when he is under the influence, he just like gets a high off of
driving?
Driving fast?
I don't know. I hope not. If you're under the influence and you get a high from driving, you should seriously just sell your car. Go get a high from taking the bus. Anyway, it's, you hear of the first incident with him, and you're like, oh, that's really too bad. I hope he recovers or whatever, gets the help he needs. And maybe if he didn't know how messed up he was because of these pills or whatever.
Where are his buddies to take his keys away?
Exactly. It's the whole thing. The whole thing is a bit of a piss off. Almost kills himself again. Looks pretty messed up, to be perfectly honest. Like, you can see it in his eyes. Was just about to return for the Masters. Like, the whole thing is frustrating as hell. And I'm just glad he didn't kill a kid who was walking across a crosswalk. If he's so banged up he's rolling his vehicle into people's yards, he's banged up enough not to see a kid on a tricycle. Mm-hmm. Like, that's enough driving Tiger. How do they keep giving him his keys back? Like, after the last DUI, somebody step in and say, you have a driver now.
And you have children.
Yeah.
This is bad.
And you're a huge influence on the world. So that's Tiger. Was sure hoping that he'd be playing in the Masters next weekend. I highly doubt it now, because when you've been through as many surgeries as him, I highly doubt a rollover like that feels good. Unless he goes out there banged up and plays in the Masters on pills, driving it onto the wrong hole.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's annoying. And, like I said, the world looks up to him. So it's frustrating that this keeps being a mistake that happens over and over again. And if it is an addiction, I hope he gets the help he needs.
Saucy Sarah in the chat said, who else got tickets for the early Start Club game at Greta on April 11th? We have so many fun things happening at Greta Bar. We love when you join us for this. You can always learn more at nationgear.ca, but we'd love to see you not only on April 11th for the early start club, but also this upcoming Saturday. We're going to be there at 5 p.m. with a pretty special group of people that have made their way to Edmonton.
Yes, it is the International Oilers Nation crew, a good chunk from Germany, who were sadly, I think, here to see Draisaitl play. Mm-hmm. And now they get to just, look at him on the screen, because I think he's actually in Germany getting treatment right now.
I mean, they're bringing the good luck.
But they are getting to see the Oilers win. We got Szymanski that they can cheer for, their home country boy. All in all, it's just lovely to see these other people from around the world really caring about the Oilers enough to travel to see them. So we're going to embrace that crew. And not only are you and I going to go with them to the game tomorrow night, but also the pregame at Greta, 5 o'clock on Saturday.
You got that right. So join us at Greta Bar. We'd love to see you. And then, like Sarah said, get your tickets to join us for April 11th as well. Early Start Club.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, too, for the holidays, maybe don't have family around. Mm-hmm. Here we are.
Tickets are $10. Secure
we're your family.
Spot. Nationgear.ca.
Maybe we'll do a little Easter egg hunt at Greta.
We also have a hockey ticket giveaway as well, so that'll be a great time.
Dang. I wonder if it's for that game.
That would be so sick.
To just go and win tickets for that night? Hell yeah.
Cool.
All right, get your tickets, and we will see you there. We wanted to talk Starch Madness still. We've got another guest coming up. Actually, one of the guys from Germany is going to bring in some snacks for us.
Yeah, Tim's going to be joining the sauce from Germany with some snacks, so we're very excited about that. Am I really annoying today?
No, you sound great.
Is this driving you guys crazy? I can't help it.
No, you're doing fine. When you were struggling when you popped something in, I was like, uh-oh, but now you're good.
Okay, I just don't want to be annoying, you know?
Well, that's impossible.
Should we tell everyone about the injury you gave me? Ryder's being really nice to me for a reason.
I just said it's impossible for you not to be annoying. I don't know how nice that is. Yeah, I hurt you. And I'm sorry. I've apologized how many times now? Be honest. How many times have I apologized?
I know you feel bad.
Terrible.
It's just weird wondering why you get into bed that way. So I was laying, the classic move where you're laying on your stomach and you got the one knee out. Reese, you ever lay like that in bed?
Every night.
It's the best.
And I put my little skibbies on and came and did the...
Skibbies?
I did the frog splash.
I don't know what the heck he was doing, but he got into bed. No. It's like he was sliding into home base.
I didn't. I
slid in and
I wished I would have slid into home base.
Anyway, so he gets in, doesn't realize my knee is there, absolutely cranks my knee. I couldn't go to the gym this morning because of it.
Yeah, our knees hit direct contact.
It was awful.
Waking Lisa up. And I'll be perfectly honest as to why I got into bed like that. I didn't frog splash. That part was a lie. It's because you will not let me ask the dogs to move if they're sleeping. And they were both sleeping, and so I had to get into bed in this really peculiar manner so I could throw one leg around one of the dogs.
Oh.
So I kind of had to slide in like that. But if I could have just said, hey, Gordy, hit the floor for a second.
No.
Got into bed and then invited him back up.
They don't get to live as long as us. They deserve the luxury of a mattress.
So you sacrifice a knee once in a while.
I guess so.
If that's the opinion you have.
Couldn't walk down the stairs yesterday. I'm icing it and just glaring at him.
Yeah, it was fun. Fun day.
We'll get over it.
So happy that ended up shaking down. I'd rather have the knee injury for sure.
Okay, so in the chat, somebody just asked, Lisa, what happened to your elbow? You posted a picture of it a few days ago. I don't know if it's still the same color. No, it's completely healed.
No, it's still a little red.
It's still pretty gnarly. That's from going down the slide at the Golden Nugget. They have this slide where you go through a shark tank. Mm-hmm. So you can see the sharks. It does go a little too fast, so I didn't see anything. And I banged my elbow real bad in that slide. You're just flying around in there. It's crazy. I haven't been on a slide in years.
Right.
And I was turboed. So the combination wasn't ideal.
I'm surprised I didn't get blamed for the elbow as well. Why'd you let me go on the water slide?
Well, that was the time that I ditched the show early. You should have made me stay.
You deserve that one.
It was such a fast slide. It was fun.
We've got...
Starch Madness.
Yes, I just want to say Saucy Mamar Honda. Saucy Mamar Honda.
Saucy Mamar Honda.
Saying, I don't let my husband disturb the dogs either.
It's a thing.
Yeah. Sorry about the mispronunciation, I'm sure. The names are really little for these old eyes.
It's true. Sometimes the chat, I'm like, who?
When I'm on with Tyler and Liam on O&E on Fridays, they have like a monitor that's probably 15 feet away.
And it has the chat?
Yeah, and they'll just be like, check that out, Ryder.
15 feet.
8 feet? What would you say it is?
Probably 7 or 8. That is still far to be reading this tiny little text.
Sure.
We like to over-exaggerate on the sauce.
But
It's
Liam will be
fine.
like, hey, check out what Brent just said about you in the chat. And I'll be like,
Oh my God.
Brent, like pretending I can read it.
Ryder, we are still wrong about what her name is. Did you see what it actually is?
Oh.
We're reading it wrong. It's not Saucy Mamar Honda. It's Saucy Mama Rhonda. We've lost a couple brain cells, okay? Bear with us, please.
Mamar Honda.
That's what we're calling you forever, though.
Listen, you never know, right? People have very unique names in 2026.
Saucy Mamar Honda. That's good stuff.
Northside Norm says Lisa's face when she got it.
That's so good.
LOL.
I love it.
All right, what's next? Starch Madness?
Let's get into Starch Madness. Why the heck not? Brought to you by Just Bite Me Meals, your go-to place to go and get some pre-made, delicious, healthy, nutritious meals. It's also a great storefront to go in and actually just physically pick up a bunch to take home out of their freezer. You can get your supplements there. You could get your protein powder. They've got some delicious fresh pressed juices as well. JustBiteMeMeals.com. Use sauce20 to save 20% off of your first online order. You won't regret it. Okay, Starch Madness got really heated when we were poolside in Vegas.
It did, yeah.
We even got made fun of a little bit in the comments section on that episode. People being like, I can't believe you didn't put potato chips in the potato section. We completely forgot.
Well, I think I was thinking like cooked food for Starch Madness. You're right, we forgot. But I think potato chips would have been the only thing that wasn't you wouldn't serve on a plate or a bowl.
Girl dinner.
Yeah. And like a bowl of chips, I get that. You know what I mean though, that it wasn't
That's
like
fair.
a dish.
You're just embarrassed you forgot that chips exist. Just admit it.
Yeah, I am embarrassed.
Okay, so what are we moving on to?
We're in the final region for the first round. So after this, we're going to be down to the Elite 32, Sweet 16.
Is this the legit? Oh, hello.
Love him.
Love him.
His interview over the
Oilers.
weekend
Oh,
after the game,
so
I
likable.
am obsessed with him now.
So likable.
I want to hang out with him more than any other Oiler right now.
Really?
I think so. Like, I actually could see me and Connor Ingram being really good buddies.
What was it about his interview that made you like? What stood out?
I think his true appreciation for the fans.
Oh,
When he said, like, what's your favorite part about playing here? And he goes, well, this.
aw.
We're on a Saturday afternoon game and this place is absolutely alive. Okay, sorry. I got real distracted there. For those that are checking out the podcast later, a
They're
picture
gonna
of
be like, "What the hell are you guys
Connor
talking
Ingram
about?"
popped up instead of our Starch Madness picture. And it just happened again.
What's worse, this or Mamar Honda?
Okay, we're on to the bread region today, the final region.
The most important region, in my opinion.
And then we will be moving on to the Sweet 16, which we'll be able to finish up by the time we get to the weekend. We might even have a winner of this. But today's a big one. We're going bread region. You can vote in the chat. We'll just shut down the 3 stars of anything.
yeah. Who won?
Charley got the win.
Of course she did.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's because people like voting for the youngest person on the show. So when she's not here, Reese gets it.
It's true.
When Reese and Charley aren't here, I'll get it.
No,
'Cause-
me.
No.
I'm younger.
Tell the truth. For the bread bracket, our first match is going to be the 1 seed versus the 8 seed. Now, some conversation shook down around the pool when we were looking at this bracket. And there were some Oilers Nation peeps who think this could be an upset. I can't see it happening. The 1 seed is sandwiches. The 8 seed is breadsticks. 1 versus 8, sandwiches versus breadstick. I just think sandwiches are too versatile. You don't have to like every sandwich, but you like some sandwiches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we're talking Reuben, Clubhouse, grilled cheese.
Italian sandwich.
We could have almost had a sandwich region. That's why I think sandwich is a front runner to win this thing.
But breadsticks are so good. Like crazy bread from Little Caesars. Why are they so wet and good?
And dipping some sandwiches you can dip, like a beef dip is more of a sub than a sandwich, but it's known for dipping. But you can't really dip a sandwich that well compared to breadsticks, which are built for dipping.
Okay, the poll is now up.
Does breadsticks have a chance to win this? It might be close.
It might.
Yeah. There's going to be some unbelievable matches coming up here with Starch Madness. I'm really excited to see.
It's going to get intense.
The Final Four.
Who's going to win?
Even getting to the Final Four will be as intense as the game was against Duke and UConn last night.
Sorry, not who's going to win, what's going to win.
Did you see what happened at the end of that game?
Okay, so they tied it up, but then I saw something happen where they scored once.
Duke took the lead, and then all they had to do was kill 10 seconds of the clock. But UConn was like full press mode. UConn is like getting in the way so they can't pass it. They end up turning it over. Buddy hits a 3-pointer from like
I saw
half.
that. Okay, so I watched that part, and the crowd erupted.
It was such a wild game.
That's cool.
And Duke was a lot of people's pick to win it all, and they're gone. So that could be what happens with sandwiches or pizza or French fries,
Like,
one of the other 1 seeds.
There's people in the chat saying, like, sandwiches, they don't like sauces. So that could be their reason for going with breadsticks.
Fair. I mean,
Pizza stuffed breadsticks, those could count too.
sure. Yeah, breadstick goes pretty hard.
It's not going to win. Sandwiches takes the win with 68%.
All
I think
right.
we got to shut it down. Sandwiches are moving on.
Shutting it down. Starch Madness. Next game, we've got the 4 seed, which is warm pretzels.
Which I love, but they could always be disappointing.
There is something about them. Sometimes they just don't show up.
They're too stiff, or there's not enough salt, or it doesn't come with a good dip.
You come with the perfect warm pretzel, you have a chance to win this tournament.
That's right.
But you're right, the unpredictability of them. They're going to put up a stinker at some point, and everybody's had one.
Everyone's had a bad soft pretzel.
Yeah. So warm pretzel taking on, or I guess soft pretzel is a better way to word it.
Yeah.
That rather than
Yeah.
warm, because you can have them.
Well, and don't you remember going to Safeway as a kid and you would get the pizza soft pretzels? Did you guys ever get those? Those were elite. We'd always get those.
They
as
have
kids.
those at the farmer's market.
Ooh.
The Bountiful Farmer's Market. I was there yesterday, and they have like a full corner of it for pretzels. In my opinion, pretzels
I love them. Spooky season.
look better than they taste.
Spooky season in the chat. You got to get the pretzel bites, which are also really good. They're like pillows.
Yeah, that can be in this category. Anyway, soft pretzel, the 4 seed, taking on the 5 seed, which is sourdough.
Ooh. I
Hot
do love a good
diggity damn.
piece of sourdough.
And you can go a lot of ways with it. You can have sourdough with something salty. You can have sourdough with something sweet, like
Yeah.
a good sourdough with a jam, butter and some jam
When
on a
they
sourdough.
do the like fancy flower designs on top.
Yeah.
People that put the work in with their starter kits.
And that was just going to say, like COVID, when people got a little bored and all of a sudden every one of your neighbors was just a sourdough queen or king.
And they would leave one on your doorstep. That was the best.
I think sourdough has a chance to upset here. There haven't been many upsets thus far. We know that there's going to be some coming. Sourdough off to a quick lead over
Whoa.
pretzels.
Holy crap. Okay.
Mr. Burns agrees with a perfect pretzel is superior.
It is.
But you just can't guarantee it's going to be that good.
But now people are coming through saying you can make sourdough pretzels.
That's too much.
Starbucks has this Dijon and Asiago cheddar pretzels at one point. They were so good. Thick sourdough French toast is elite, says Amanda.
Like, you know what? The only time I would order a soft pretzel, let's say at a Rogers Place, is if I had a bite of somebody else's and I was like, oh shit, that's good. Where'd you get that?
But you would never buy a full one for yourself.
Don't want to take the risk.
I love it.
We are a 57-43 lead for sourdough right now.
Okay, let's wait until we get how many votes?
I mean, it's 35 votes right now. Even if we waited for 40, I don't think there's enough there to swing it. So I think we give this one a sourdough.
I'm sad.
That pretzels are out in the first
I love soft
round.
pretzels, but that's okay.
Yeah, away she goes.
Sourdough moves on.
Reese is just a little busy greeting some of our guests that are
Tim.
popping in a little later in the show.
I'm so excited to meet Tim.
But yeah, sourdough looks like it got the win over soft pretzel. So is going to move on.
Here's a question. We all can agree that Mr. Pretzel is superior to Wetzel's pretzels, right? I don't know. I think they're all the same to me. It's just that every once in a while when you get the really thick one that doesn't have enough kosher salt that I'm like, this is terrible.
If they don't have butter or kosher salt, they're just boring breadsticks that are not easy to dip.
Yeah.
I think it's why it got upset.
Anyway, so sourdough is moving on. Soft pretzels are out of here.
That's it. 42 votes in, and as we saw, sourdough with the upset.
All right.
Moving on to the next round. We got 2 more rounds to go before we get through the bread region.
Mm-hmm.
And our next is going to be the 3 seed taking on the 6 seed. This could be another upset.
I don't think we've had any upsets.
Yeah, we just did.
No, sourdough. Like, I love soft pretzels, but
I know,
I
but
knew sourdough.
It's called
would
an
win.
upset when like a lower seed beats a higher
Fair.
seed.
Okay, what's going to happen this
So we
time?
had sourdough beat warm pretzel. That was an upset. We had hash browns beat mashed potatoes.
Oh, I forgot about that. I don't remember that show. Okay.
We had...
I'm just kidding.
It's true, actually. Those were the 2 big upsets thus far, and I think maybe dumplings beat fried rice, which was an upset as well. Have to look back.
Yeah, I don't remember.
For the 3 seed versus the 6 seed
Are we
in
wrong?
Starch Madness, we have Bagel taking on Garlic Bread. Bagel is the 3 seed. Garlic Bread... Go ahead.
Bagel. You're saying bagel.
I know you disagree with how I pronounce things.
I don't disagree.
We grew up in different places.
Hey,
We say
Shout
things
out.
different.
agreed.
We've got some guests coming in from overseas. Are you going to chirp their pronunciation of everything that they say?
No,
Okay.
I'm not chirping you.
What was you whispering how I said it?
I
then?
said,
Yeah. That's chirping.
no, it's not.
All right. Lisa's going to announce what the 3 seed is once again.
Bagels.
And I'll announce the 6 seed. It is Garlic Bread. We just got resetting up some microphones for us, and then we'll get that next vote up.
Putting in the work, Reese.
And then the 7 versus 2 seed is one of those ones that just wouldn't come up no matter how many times I tried on ChatGPT.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's the one that was just, why was it acting that way?
I have no idea.
ChatGPT is not a fan of those starches.
But I'm going to redo it once we get to the Sweet 16, and then we'll have like a clear vision of what's going on.
Ooh, New York style bagels. Gosh, eating a bagel in New York is something everyone should experience.
Okay, why don't we just go to the comments for this round of voting? Hit us up with a 3 or a 6. 3 is
bagel.
Bagel. 6 is garlic bread.
Okay.
Just
because
get your votes in. We're going to not take this one to a poll, and we will see who the winner is.
He's working on it. Look at him.
Oh, we got Reese?
He's killing it behind the scenes. You guys have no idea how hard this guy works.
All right, we are going to get the poll up.
We're getting it up.
Sourdough officially beats soft pretzel in the last game. Oh, look at all the comments rolling in.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we just got to take these into account now.
Plus the votes.
Yeah. This is why we don't do this every time. Look at this. 6 is starting to run away with it. Holy
Garlic
moly.
bread?
Garlic bread with the upset? Is that what we're looking at?
How? How is garlic bread beating bagels? I could eat a sleeve of bagels
Look
in
at
one
that.
sitting.
It's done. I don't think we need to put that one up, Reese. We got the winner.
No, now the threes are coming in.
Oh, he's got it up. All right.
I'm voting bagel.
Everybody who voted,
what the heck
go
is
and
going on?
re-vote now that the poll's up.
Garlic bread was 70% of the votes so far? How?
Look at that. Oh, and the votes are coming in
Oh,
fast.
yeah. We got 30 votes immediately.
People are passionate about this.
75% going to garlic bread.
It's done.
What about cream cheese?
Yeah, you can put that on garlic bread, I guess. Should probably be pretty good.
It probably would be good. You're right.
All right, that's done. Reese, call it. Garlic bread with the upset over bagel.
I just can't believe this.
I'm
And
actually happy
everything
about it because I
bagel?
never have to pronounce that again.
Everything bagel. Like, get those sesame seeds stuck in my teeth. I love it.
Way she goes.
Wow.
On to the 2 seed versus the 7 seed, which is the 2 seed hot dogs taking on the 7 seed cornbread.
Hot dogs are in Starch Madness?
I mean, it's
That
sandwich.
makes no sense.
Why?
Because why aren't we putting a hamburger in it then?
Listen, hot dog is pretty much a sandwich, right?
No.
Well, it kind of is. We're putting pizza in there. You have pepperoni on pizza, right?
I guess.
So you have hot dog. It's its own unique bun, and it comes
That's
with
true.
something in it. But if we had sandwiches in, we had to have hot dog in.
We had pigs in a blanket earlier, right? Did we have pigs in a blanket at some point on this?
No, it never made it.
Okay.
But there are other ones that like you put things in. Ravioli. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
They're stuffed.
I'll allow
with
it.
Well, thank you. Dumplings, hot dogs versus cornbread. That's what we're going with.
Hot dogs are a taco, says Battle. Hot dog is not a sandwich.
See, well, we have tacos in there. I know it's not a sandwich. It's just close to a sandwich. If it was a sandwich, we wouldn't need hot dog in there. So I'm not saying it's a sandwich. I'm saying it's in the same family as sandwiches and tacos.
Lance just donated $5 to the Ben Stelter Foundation. Garlic bread legit has a shot to win all of Starch Madness. All right.
I mean,
we'll see. I'm like actually shocked that it beat bagels. I can't believe
it made easy work of that too. This is a passionate crowd. I think it will probably come up against hot dogs in the next. That's a battle.
Amanda's making a valid point. Hot dogs will win for the dog itself, not the bun.
Okay, pizza toppings, tacos. You just gonna have a plain empty taco, or is it the fillings that really round it out? Dumplings. You just gonna have nothing in there? There was some wiggle room we had to work with here.
Okay, hot dogs are moving on, 82%.
Done.
Sorry to the cornbread lovers out there. Sorry to my brother-in-law who makes amazing cornbread. We love you.
And I'd like to apologize if I'm sounding a little fired up. You got to defend this stuff like crazy against these saucers.
Got to do what you got to do.
They're going nuts in there. Tell me hot dog's not a sandwich.
Well, it is a bit of a controversial take for Starch Madness, but I'm going to let this one slide.
No problem.
Do we have any sliders? Did we do sliders?
No, and we didn't do burgers either.
We didn't do chips.
We didn't do chips. That I do feel bad about the potato chips. That one I'll take that.
Okay. Hot dogs, moving on. What would beat hot dogs or garlic toast? Guess
garlic
we'll find
bread,
out.
That's going they're head to head next round. So let's recap. Next round for the Sweet 16, we have sandwiches going to be taking on sourdough.
Holy moly.
We have
Get ready with your voting fingers for that.
garlic bread taking on hot dogs.
Okay.
In the pasta region, we have spaghetti and meatballs taking on mac and cheese. Holy shit.
When are we doing this? Is this tomorrow's
Tomorrow,
episode?
yeah.
Tomorrow is intense. You better be here for it. We need your votes.
Tomorrow we're going from 16 to 8. So we're all 4 regions. We're going to see who moves on in every spot tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to be a big show. We've got some incredible guests. We also have a massive surprise on tomorrow's show that we're not going to tell you about.
Yes,
it's
we
a
do.
surprise, but you got to be here. You're not going to want to miss it.
Do you remember who won out of lasagna and ravioli? Lasagna got through,
Lasagna, yeah.
So lasagna will be taking on fettuccine alfredo. What a battle.
These are insane.
In the international region, we'll have pizza taking on the winner of fried rice and dumplings. Do you remember?
Who remembers? You guys were in a better mind frame than all of us.
Fried rice versus dumplings.
I feel like dumplings might have moved on. Or
Yeah.
did we talk about how when you bite into it, it burns you?
I don't remember.
Who remembers?
And then we have tacos, beef pierogies. I remember that being a fairly heated battle. And that is taking on ramen, who beat corn on the cob. And then in the potato region...
Dumplings won, everyone says.
Dumplings won?
Yep, so get rid of fried rice.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
In the potato region, we have French fries taking on stuffed baked potato. And then in the other game, we have hash browns taking on poutine. Who's your pick for who might win this all?
The whole thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have went with bagels, but what do I know?
Really?
Oh, I love them.
Oh,
I could eat a sleeve of bagels.
Your favorite, your bracket
I
got
can't buy them.
absolutely
I
ruined.
can't buy bagels because I eat them in one sitting.
You know what we got to do next year is have the Starch Madness made beforehand, and people can fill out their brackets, and whoever gets the best bracket wins. That's fun.
So they win like a basket full of starches?
Oh
my
great
gosh,
idea.
that's such a good idea.
But it's going to be tough we kind of covered most of them this year. I can mix up the regions. I can do like fillers.
We could have like gift cards to like the local hot dog spot. We could have.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're going to do, we'll level
Okay.
up next year.
Starch Madness going big next time.
Next March. Be prepared.
I think poutine has a chance to win it all. And
True.
I think the winner of mac and cheese and spaghetti and meatballs might get to the finals.
Well, and also the fact that so many people were passionate about their garlic toast. I'm
Garlic
just like
bread,
really
yeah.
shocked by that.
Yeah,
Garlic bread.
Yeah.
It could win it all.
What a matchup. Lots of fun. All right, what else we got coming up on the show here?
Well, we got some guests.
We do have some guests, but first we want to tell you about speaking of drafts and March Madness and doing all that fun stuff.
True.
We've got an awesome playoff draft coming to the River Cree Resort and Casino, and we want you to come with us.
Yep, please.
Teams of 8, $1,000. Most playoff drafts you go into these days, $100 to $200. So when you work that out, it works perfect. $2,500 cash and nation glory. If you win this thing, also, we have dinner and a bevy included.
Yep.
It's going to be hosted by ONE, Tyler and Liam, and us.
Yep, we'll be there.
And it's going to be awesome. All proceeds support Kids Sport Edmonton. Happy to do this. We're going to make it have a real feel like a draft.
Oh, and you take these very seriously. So I trust that it's going to be a fun process. Nationgear.ca, that's where you can sign up. And this is all shaken down Friday, April 17th, 6 p.m.
I once hosted a big playoff draft, and I wrote a lengthy story that involved players' hockey names that were in the playoffs.
Okay.
Replacing actual words.
So like Mad Lib, but hockey edition.
So if I was going to be talking about how warm it was out, I'd say like the Danny Heatley was almost unbearable.
Oh, that's funny.
So I wrote this whole story. It took me
Forever.
10 hours, let's say.
Did anyone listen when you were reading it out?
Everybody was just hammered and were like, why is this guy still talking?
Yeah.
Didn't even know I had hockey player names in the story.
Oh,
So
that's sad.
you learn your lesson, though. I should have done it right off the top. I waited until about halfway through. So
that was your intermission?
I might have a chance to redeem myself, and we'll do so at River Cree
Okay.
Resort and Casino.
You have to start with that.
I'm starting with it if I
Okay,
do
perfect.
it. Yeah.
Nationgear.ca, we'd love to see you. It'll be fun.
All right, let's welcome our guests in. Can you throw up the Be Right Back, Reese, and we'll get this sorted out. We're very excited for this because they sound awesome, and there's snacks.
There's food.
Hello and welcome back to The Sauce. We have
I'm
some special
so
guests here with us
excited.
today.
Oh my gosh. So all the way you traveled here from Berlin, Germany. Welcome to The Sauce. I'm Lisa. This is Ryder. We can hear something.
Done.
It's like audio. Was that your computer?
Nope. Yeah, we
Sounds
got
like
some.
a crowd of people chatting. I mean, it sounds like we're in a busy bar.
It does. Maybe we should just pretend. This
It's
is what
some
it's going to
nice-
be like at Greta with these guys.
I know. Like, this is kind of like a nice little ambiance we got going on here. What is
What's
that?
happening, Reese? Is it picking up? If not, we'll just roll over
Yeah,
it. We can just take
whatever.
our headphones out. Let's just do
Can
that.
you guys hear that? Or is it just us?
Super distracting. We both have ADHD.
Yeah,
so
also that.
Now-
All right, introduce yourselves. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm Tim, and that's Neil.
Yeah, I'm Niels. We both live in Germany, in Berlin. We traveled to Frankfurt, took the plane to Toronto, had a layover there, and arrived here on Saturday, I think.
Yeah, no, on Friday.
Friday night.
How long has this trip been in the works for you? When did
Yeah.
you guys decide that you were committing and making the journey over?
So that's actually our third time over here.
Okay.
We went here in 2020, just before COVID hit. Then in 2023, and now in 2026. I think in the works is like August or...
Yeah, like
When-
when the schedule comes out, we like talk to Kennedy, and then like everything gets set up, and then we got excited because like we had like the trip up for like a day, and then 30 people signed up. So
Yeah, sweet.
That's so awesome. Yeah, the group picture, if you haven't seen it yet,
Uh-huh.
make sure you're following along Oilersnation.com on Instagram. It's up on our Twitter account as well, or X, formerly known as Twitter. This group picture, just a bunch of beauties. And bring in the good luck, too, might I add. How awesome.
Yeah, no doubt. It's
so long.
It's like those dad trips when the players bring their dads with them.
And
We
then they
always
win.
seem to play a little better.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe the guys know you're here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Next trip, if that's the case, you're coming for playoffs. Okay?
yeah,
Seriously. We'll have to fly you in for that.
Okay.
we also have some plans for like tomorrow and stuff to get something going. So maybe they can hear us in the arena.
Oh, sweet.
So everyone can join in if they hear us.
Okay,
so-
wait a minute. Can we know what's going on, or is this a secret?
No, we can tell you. Like we're gonna have some scarves from our like home teams and stuff, because like in European sports culture, scarves are like a really big thing to like get the crowd going and to do something together. So we want to put out our scarves and do like a little chant that's like universal in language, so people can join in. And if you have like a scarf at home or something, or like a rally towel, you can just bring it and do it with us.
Sweet.
I love
Can't
this.
wait for that.
That's so
I
exciting.
think they gave out scarves. Maybe they were trying to get this going. It was the first game of the season, probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
And everybody got nice white Oilers scarves.
Okay.
I think they were like Scotiabank or something they say on it. Anyway, I got some of those. Maybe we'll bring those
Sweet.
tomorrow.
Let's do it.
At what point did you guys decide, damn, I really like this team? Was it involving Draisaitl? Were you guys fans before Draisaitl?
Really? You were fans before?
So my story is always a bit for laughing. I played junior hockey for 20 years. And everyone in my team just had a favorite NHL team at some point, and I was not sure which team it will be. And in the NHL EA Sports franchise on the PlayStation, I always used to play with the baddest team in the be a GM mode to get them back on point. And it was like 210 to 11.
Yeah.
So I
Decade of
fell in
darkness.
love with the
Yeah.
Oilers, and then I watched the draft where we took Nugent Hopkins, and that's where it clicked. And then I became an Oilers fan.
Well, pretty awesome that Draisaitl ended up getting scooped up.
It was like
Yeah.
the best day of my life.
That's so
Love
sick.
that.
And then the Münzenberger, Szymanski, and now Lewandowski.
Right.
So Calhoun got signed, Rieder got signed, so we had some pretty much Germans with the Oilers recently. Yeah.
Lewandowski just had a big weekend, actually, for the Saskatoon Blades. Sadly, against the Edmonton Oil Kings.
yeah.
They split that series. They go to Saskatoon for games 3 and 4. I think maybe tomorrow that gets rolling.
Cool.
But, how about you? When did you decide this is my team?
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah, I have like more of a football background, so I only got like in contact with the NHL through the Olympics in 2010 here in Vancouver. And then for a few years I like didn't really watch a lot of ice hockey, but then like when Draisaitl got drafted, I got like that itch again, and then I got into it, and that's where I like met Niels, because we were like in the Facebook group of German people, and that's like where like the main core of our group really like met, and we are like now really good friends and stuff. So from all that became the whole thing from like for like Oilersnation Germany.
And so
best.
the first trip to the second trip to the third trip, how much is this thing growing? How many people did you have in 2010 or 2020?
I think we started out with like 24.
Yeah.
Then it was 27 the second trip, and now 30.
All right.
But
slow growth, but good growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what really did the thing this time is the trip was sold out after 24 hours.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's a lot of money, and
Yeah.
that made us really proud, and it just shows that maybe our work is good work.
Yeah, we don't have like the biggest community, because like hockey is not as big of a thing in Germany.
Yeah.
But we have like a really solid community of people being really active. Like we have like a WhatsApp chat for like all the people that are like really interested, where we chat during the games, and there's always like some traffic at 4 a.m. and stuff like that. So
Awesome.
Oh,
Honestly, that's the beauty of technology too. Like some people are like, Facebook sucks. But it's like if you have a good Facebook group of people that you can keep in touch with, and like you said, the WhatsApp group chat, like that is amazing to be able to keep that community and grow a community, and how welcoming everyone seems to be. The fact that you want it to grow and you want more people involved is so cool to see. So great job, guys.
My next question, what have you thought of your trip to Edmonton thus far this time around?
Sorry about the weather.
Any highlights that stand out for you?
Well, the first game against the Ducks was awesome.
Yeah.
And it was the last two trips too, but this trip too, it's how welcoming you guys are, Canadians or Edmontonians. We are always so welcome here. You treat us like stars, sort of. If someone hears we are from Germany, they are out of their mind and just want to connect with us, talk to us, and it's always the best to come here and feel welcome, feel loved, and that's hasn't changed about the 3 trips. It's always the same, and that's why it's always great to be back.
I think
that.
some Canadian cities like Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver are probably pretty used to having international visitors. Whereas Edmonton,
We're pumped.
this is where you came on vacation?
Yeah, we're like, awesome. Let's have a beer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great.
We're going to be hanging with you at Rogers Place tomorrow.
Yeah.
Pre-game party with you on Saturday at 5 at Greta before we
Yes.
send you off. When do you guys head out?
on Sunday.
Sunday. Okay, so Saturday, we might have to mix in a couple waters. We'll see. Nothing
Yeah.
worse than a hungover flight. I think we all know this. So we would love to see you on Saturday. Make sure you're coming and meeting all of these incredible people. We would love to get a big group selfie with like all the Saucy posse and all of you guys. So feel free to join us at Greta this Saturday at 5 p.m.
Feel
We'd
free
love
to
see you.
book your table if you'd
Yeah.
like, or reach out to us and we can do our best to save you a spot. Sometimes I forget, though.
What do we got here? What's going on? You brought us some snacks.
Yeah. So those are mice. They're like gummy bears.
They're called mice?
Yeah.
White mice.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Well, and they look like mice. Look
Yeah,
at
they are
that.
mice with
Those
little,
are mice.
little red eyes. They
Yeah.
are my mom's favorite candy. So I had to
Really?
bring
Yeah,
it,
they're a
You can
little
open
bit
it
of.
and try one?
It's open.
Yeah.
It's open, yeah.
Oh,
It's like marshmallows, I think.
Yeah, a little bit.
ooh, it smells good.
And it's made in Berlin since, I think, 1879 or something.
Do you guys also hate mice over there, though? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
Yeah.
Okay, hit it, Lise. Let me try that sucker.
Ooh.
It's got a nice pull.
We're gonna leave this here so you can take with you what you want.
That's really good.
That is a really good marshmallow.
I'm still a little weirded out by the mouse thing, but
I like it. I like being able to be like, bye, you know? That is
Okay.
good. What would you rate this out of 10? For marshmallows, that's a 10 out of 10 for me.
yeah, that's like 8.5.
Woo! Next up, you can only get this in Germany.
No, in Austria. Like we have one of our friends, Alex.
Okay.
He's from Austria, and you can only get it in Salzburg, Austria, which is the birthplace of Mozart.
Wow.
And so it's called the Mozart balls, and they are only made there from like this specific company. That's the original ones.
No way.
The blue with the silver. And there's like different variations, but this one is like the original one that you only get when you go to Salzburg in Austria.
How much we talking for this box?
Yeah.
For the box, It's $2 per like
$2
ball.
per ball. Okay,
Cheers.
let's enjoy it then.
Okay, ready?
And it's like the mixture of pistachio and like almonds, I think, and
Unreal.
chocolatey.
Whoa.
There's a international news story, a story making international news about a semi truck that had 12,000 pounds of
No,
Kit
12 tons.
12 tons, yeah.
12 tons. Is that the same thing? I think that's 12,000 pounds.
Oh.
Is 1,000 pounds a ton? Reese?
No.
12,000 kilo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, we're close.
I think it's 24,000 pounds.
Hilarious.
Okay, 12 tons of Kit Kats were stolen, and I just couldn't
This is so
understand.
good.
This was in between Italy and Poland.
Yeah.
Why the hell are you stealing Kit Kats? There's so many better chocolates over there.
I don't know.
So true.
Yeah.
It was the Easter Bunny. I'm convinced.
That would be like if a beer truck got stolen here and it was like Superstore beer. Like no name. You're like, come on. That's the best you could do?
I don't want to accuse anyone, but
These are incredible.
in Switzerland, all the Easter chocolate is made from Lindt and stuff from the companies. Maybe they stole it because they want
Run out
to
of
hurt their
chocolate.
competitors.
Whoa.
And chocolate is pretty pricey right now, too.
Well, I wonder also maybe this is a really smart inside job by Kit Kat.
They're just trying to make some noise before
Well,
the holidays.
everybody's talking about them.
Marketing.
Yeah,
Marketing
pretty
geniuses.
good marketing.
Do you guys want to hear my funny joke that I made on Twitter about it?
Dude.
Remember the Kit Kat, how their like slogan is "Give me a break"? I tweeted, "Whoever stole the 12 tons of Kit Kats must have really needed a break." It got 74 likes. No big deal.
Wow.
It's no big deal.
That's Tyler Rimchuk
That's
action
some
that
funny
you're getting.
stuff. All right, so this absolutely incredible.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
also give that a 10 out of 10. Nothing so far has been bad.
These might even be good together.
Let's talk about these drinks.
If
What's
you
going on here?
stuffed one of these in a mouse.
So what you have there, it's called Club Mate. It's
It's the mate tea,
yeah.
and then combined with like sparkling water and sweet.
You may not like it. Kennedy tasted it when she was in Berlin, and she told me it's like where you put the cigarettes out if you put water in it and drink it. But I love that stuff.
That is such a funny thing to compare that to because I disagree.
Matcha tea?
It's really good.
Mate tea. It has 20 milligrams of caffeine on 100 milliliters. So
That's good. I like
And
it.
it's a popular drink in Germany and in
Is it?
Berlin, and you can combine it with vodka to do it like
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is
It
there
kind of
vodka
reminds
in
me
it?
of cider.
Yeah, it's good.
A little
a
bit.
bit, yeah.
But that'll perk you up.
All right, now let's hit this guy.
Yeah, what's this one?
That's more or less, or do you?
Yeah, that's cola mixed with orange Fanta. Fanta.
And
But
it comes like that, or
yeah,
you mixed
yeah,
it?
and it's made by Polana, the beer brand.
Oh yeah, show it. Put it
And-
closer to the
yeah,
picture.
and
Yeah.
it has like a really nice bottle, and it's like the most hyped drink in Germany the last 10 years. Kind of.
Ah, all right.
And yeah, we call it Spezi, which is
Spezi, yeah.
Spezi, which is like a
In
common
the summer,
name
if
for
it's ice cold, 30 degrees out there, you just
You
crack
should
one
try
open.
that with Canadian whiskey.
Okay,
Oh,
that is
we
so
can do-
good.
We could do that. Let's bring a couple bottles for Greta.
And you can always do that in the restaurant. Just mix cola with Fanta. And
Yeah,
there you
right.
have it,
Okay,
more or less.
everyone watching, you have to try this. Mix your cola with your orange Fanta. This is incredible.
You know what it kind of reminds
orange
me of?
lemonade, any orange lemonade.
Anything orange, yeah. It's like a dirty soda kind of like
Well,
what they do in
swamp
Utah.
water.
Yes.
When you used to make your own pop when you were at the fountain
yeah, you
as a
just
kid.
go and put everything in it.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew, Pepsi,
Sprite.
That's good.
Delicious. Thank you guys for
and
coming.
there's-
Should we do
there's,
one
like,
more?
Multiple companies in Germany
'Kay.
that do the Spezi, and they are fighting about each other who is the original. And
No
they,
way.
And they go to court about who's allowed to do it and who's not and stuff like that. So
Oh,
it's
I
like
love this
the whole
drama.
storyline of drama. Yeah.
It's like the most German thing ever.
That's awesome.
You want to try one more?
Yeah? What do we
So
got here?
what you
Those look like Bueno, don't they? Or
Kind
Kinder?
of, but they're not
Kinder.
the same kind of.
Yeah, it's like Maxi King, but a little bit different, and it's called Kinder Penguin.
and what you have there, the golden bag.
Yes.
That's one of the most popular candies from the old East German part.
Okay.
So we were separated, and in East Germany they didn't have that much stuff because they didn't trade with West. So that's more or less like milked up bread, clumped together and coated with chocolate. But love it.
Okay, this is
One of my
so
favorites.
good. Ryder. What does this remind me of?
Those are
I
really
can't put my
good.
finger on
They're
it.
great.
Oh man,
This melts in your mouth. You
this
gotta
is
try
fun.
that. Try that.
You guys want to come back and do the show again tomorrow?
Yeah, we got
Sure,
more
we have a
snacks.
bunch more. Yeah.
We have more snacks and time.
Let's do appetizers next.
Let's just do beer.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Wow.
All right.
Not one thing that I have tried has been disappointing.
No.
Or even like slightly bad.
I'll even say you're better at sweets than us.
Agreed.
Just based on that.
What do we have?
Yeah, is
What
there
do we
anything-
brag about here in Canada? Smarties.
Kit Kats. That's why the hell are you stealing those when you got all this?
Is there anything we should try?
We should bring them snacks.
Yeah.
Have you tried Lay's ketchup chips?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think so.
We had Old Town. I had yesterday.
Old Dutch.
Old Dutch.
Old Dutch ketchup.
Okay, well, we have some Lay's ketchup chips in the kitchen.
Okay, well, why don't we bring some things to Greta? If you're coming to Greta
that's
Saucers.
a fun idea. We'll do a video there. I'll bring all the... Have you had a coffee crisp?
I don't think so.
Okay.
This is so exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
We'll
make a
return
list.
the favor on Saturday.
Everyone in the chat, write something that is a Canadian snack that we should bring to Greta, and we'll do a little taste test.
Love it. Thank you guys for being here. Honestly,
Thank you for
thank you
having
not
us.
only in the studio, but thank you for coming and
To
embracing
Edmonton.
Edmonton and
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Canada and appreciating the NHL as much as we do. It's awesome.
Yep.
Do you think we're going to win the cup the next couple of years or what?
We have to.
We
have
have
to.
to. Yeah.
It's time.
All right. This time. Hey, this year, the way we're playing right now,
We'll take it.
I think every team in the NHL would be disappointed to have to take us on in the playoffs. So let's get her done.
Yep.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Awesome. We'll be right back, Saucers. Thanks
Yeah,
for
I'm
being
gonna
here.
eat this.
Yeah. It's so good.
Welcome back to the sauce. What a fun day. Hey, I just told you we were going back on. You take another bite?
I'm almost done it.
I mean, maybe we'll see increase in views here because I do know that there is a select community out there that loves watching women eat.
Okay, we are collecting all of the Canadian snacks in the chat for the Germans to try. We've got Hawkins cheesies, dill pickle chips, ketchup chips. Apparently fuzzy peaches aren't there. They need to try that. Sour Patch Kids, ? Maple cookies, hickory sticks, all dressed chips, Nanaimo bars.
Good picks.
Coffee crisp for sure. We're going to come through and maybe post a video with them trying the Canadian snacks as well. That was so fun. You good?
Yeah, just had a little burp there from all that pop.
There's
I'm not
so
used
many.
to having pop at this time of day.
I would like to apologize for all of the sounds on today's show. The background noise, me coughing, us eating into the mic.
We're
A
done now,
random-
though.
A random video playing.
Yeah, what was that? I kind of liked the ambiance.
I think I figured it out.
Was it just something on your computer?
It was like something. There was a video underneath. Anyways, nerd stuff.
Were you pretty pumped though? It wasn't terribly inappropriate.
Imagine.
Yeah, thank God. It would have sucked if it was something that you'd sent me in our Instagram DMs.
Yeah, that
I only
DM,
send you good stuff.
That is a secret conversation.
There was one time in the bathroom at work where I was in the stall and somebody came in to go pee and another friend had sent me a video and it was one of those ones that was just like probably Tiger Woods gets a DUI or something.
Yeah, so you click it.
Click the link and it's just loud adult noises immediately.
And so they planned this, probably knowing you'd be on your phone in the stall.
So it sounded like, but that's the worst part. I opened it in the bathroom stall. It sounded like I was just listening to adult videos or watching them at a work bathroom stall. Which who hasn't before, but you just never want to get busted.
Never. Wait, you do that at work?
No, I didn't say that, did I? Should we get into what's happening in Edmonton? We got some interesting stories. Reese, there is one link we want to scroll through with you on that one. You got it? All right. First story, it's just the weather.
Hold on. This is brought to you by
Yeah, of course.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Morgan J is going to be bringing the Goofy Guy Tour to Edmonton on May 23rd. The 9 p.m. show is actually sold out, but tickets are available for that 6 p.m. show. You can get your tickets, they're going fast though, at rivercreeresort.com. All right, keep crushing it. What's going on with the weather?
Well, I was just thinking, if we're talking about what's happening in Edmonton, the snow looks like it stopped in this area of the city. Hopefully that is the case. It's saying light snow today. Looks like it could warm up by the weekend, though. 5 to 10 degrees. So that's exciting.
Melted away.
We're all done with this.
The next story, an Edmonton man who you might know because we've had him on the sauce before, Ram, who has reviewed more than 50 butter chicken dishes in the city. He's making this into an adapted stage script.
He's done it.
What?
So it shook down on Friday, if I'm not mistaken, the first showing of this play.
He's already casted everyone?
And I was reading comments on it on Reddit, and people said it was unbelievable, and they think it might be the next, like, big show at Fringe Festival.
Get out.
Like, they think this will be the one that people get the most excited for. That's how good it was.
And it's all about trying different butter chicken dishes in the city.
Yeah. And he's such a good writer.
Well,
it
that's exactly it.
Doesn't take me by surprise at all. Which is, I don't even think an expression, so that's why I'm not a writer. That doesn't take me by surprise. Take me by surprise? Maybe that
doesn't
does work.
surprise me at all.
Sure, let's go with that.
And this is trending in Edmonton today. The 5 most expensive homes for sale in Edmonton. This is from CTV. Should we scroll through and be creepy about it?
These are 5 of the most expensive. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think there might be some other ones in there, but those are on websites that you're only allowed to go to if you're really rich. These are the like publicly viewable ones.
So my TikTok algorithm right now is people that are on boats that are driving by these massive properties, and they're just filming what their houses look like from the outside. They're the size of hotels.
Uh-huh.
It's insane. I'm like, what do you even need that much space for? You don't.
I just can't think of anything but how long it would take to clean a house like that. I found I had to restart my Telus box yesterday, and I opened the drawer where it's sitting in.
In the living room, which
It has like a grated front.
Uh-huh.
So obviously dust can get through, but so can the signal when you're using the remote. I opened that. It was disgusting.
so dusty.
I can't imagine how many corners you'd find like that if you lived in one of these baller ass houses.
You'd have to have like a full staff of cleaners 24/7.
Can we go through some of these houses, Reese?
Let's be creepy. Okay. $2.9 million for this one in Crestwood.
See, this to me, 2.9 million even doesn't seem outrageous.
To me, it does for only having 2 places for a car to park. Don't
It's
you
just
think
like-
that should be a 3-car garage if it's over?
In a city like
$2 million?
Vancouver, this house would be 16 million. So to me, I'm like, if you have money and you're gonna live in Edmonton, 2.9 million doesn't, like, when starter homes are now $500,000.
Right.
It just feels like this would be pretty dope.
This is the inside of it.
Yeah, I really like this house. It was, I think, probably my favorite.
Imagine trying to clean those glass walls, though. Nightmare.
Yeah, that's true. And especially that goes into the whiskey room, so
I was going to say, what is this?
you're missing the door handle every time.
Cigar and brandy room.
Oh.
Cigar and brandy room.
But people still smoking cigars indoors. All right, this one here is in Parkview.
I think
Another
if you had a house this
2.9.
expensive, you'd want it to smell like cigars a little bit.
Another only 2-car garage. I don't know why I have this thought that if it's over 2 million, you should have 3 parking spots.
My question about this
That's
is...
too small.
Yeah, and what the hell
What are
happened
we
to
doing
that
with this?
right post?
What happened to that net?
Are they playing full contact in there? Did somebody get absolutely hammered into the post?
I mean, if you have boys, like your daughter Charley was just on the sauce with us. She's
Yeah.
got 2 little brothers. Lock them in here.
Uh-huh. That right post looks like Mark Giordano took down McDavid as he was rushing towards the net. You remember that one? I don't know. It's a very specific reference. But he went crashing into that right post. That's what looks like happened there. Okay.
Look at this. The access for the hockey rink also appears to be behind a secret door disguised as a shelf where there's also a sauna. That's cool.
Yeah.
We love a secret sauna.
Go get your sweat on. Take some clappers. pretty nice closets in here too, hey? Like that's, I think, one of the things you get that I'd like when you have a house that's huge.
Yeah.
Is you'd end up
A
with
walk-in closet.
badass.
With natural lighting. That seems crazy.
Yeah.
Do they have a full-length body mirror? That's what it's missing. Unless it's on this side where we can't see it.
Also,
And stuff here.
just to have windows like that in the
Into
place where
your
you get dressed.
Closet.
Yeah.
You know what this needs?
A neighbor with binoculars.
A washer and a dryer. We have completely different mindsets with that. I'm like, oh, it has room for a washer and dryer. You're like, where's the nudity? Okay, this is cute. This makes me. This doesn't even look like Edmonton to me. This is a $3.9 million home in Glenora. That is a tiny house.
That's what you think. Wait until the next picture when you look from the inside out. This exact same.
It's a facade.
Window collage. Like that's actually pretty big.
Look
it's beautiful
at that kitchen.
Apparently that's a wood burning fire that is just open. You just like light a campfire there.
Looks like something you'd see on like a patio.
That is
like
so
patio or
cool.
And I think that ventilation system's so good you can actually have an outdoor fire-esque indoors.
There's a second floor to the home which contains the primary suite and nanny suite with a kitchen and laundry and separate entrance.
So it's considered a bungalow, but it's not really a bungalow.
Built in 2006.
I like that house a lot. 3.9 is that's sweet. Like that feels like too much for that house.
I bet there's some cool other layers to it. They're just not showing it.
And I think
to us.
that Glenora neighborhood you're paying prime real estate too.
Next one, this one's even more expensive. $4.9 million in Cameron.
But it looks like it, right?
That looks like a $4.9 million.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. It almost, to me though, looks a bit like a business.
Lisa, how many cars do you think you fit in that garage?
That one's better. That can fit at least 4.
I think it's got a 9 cars parking spot, that one.
Wow. Whoa. It's too gray, though.
This pissed me off.
I don't like this.
You do a jump shot and just break a $900 window?
True.
If I saw my buddies doing jump shots and I own that house, shutting down the party.
Are we done with just gray aesthetic?
Yeah.
Where's the color? Where's the life? Where's the personality? Not interested.
It does feel like the designer world sent it a little too bland.
The guy who
for
invited
a lot of years,
Bitcoin, or like one of those top guys at Bitcoin, his wife always posts, and she gets 10,000 steps in like before lunch because their house is so big. It's insane. But all the rooms are so bland. Like a hospital.
Yeah, even this. Like it's
What
a wine.
even is
It's
that?
a wine cellar. The only color in the room is the wine. I was thinking about a wine cellar this big too, and I wouldn't be able to afford to fill it, let alone the $4.9 million house.
KPair86 in the chat said, I taught the family from that Cameron Heights house.
That house was dope.
Whoa. Were they cool? Did they come off as wealthy as they are? Tell us more.
It's nice when people don't, hey?
Yeah.
After you hang out with them, you're like, they're worth what?
Sorry, they own how many businesses?
They have a boat? Where?
On the North Saskatchewan River?
No, that's not that fancy.
No. All right, keep scrolling. Let's see what else we got here.
Number 1.
$7 million in Westbrook Estate.
We've looked at this house before.
We love this house. This one's the one with the elevators.
Why is it always for sale? Is it haunted?
It must be. Speaking of haunted, for sure our hotel room at the Golden Nugget was haunted. There was a ghost in our room. It's the oldest hotel or casino in Vegas, or one of them. There was a ghost in the room.
You were also jacked up on meds.
No. I had taken a migraine pill. That doesn't make me like loopy and dumb.
Okay.
It doesn't. So I'm in bed. We fly in. I'm kind of getting a migraine. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to lay down for like a little bit, try and get over this migraine. I'm laying in the bed. I know that he's down in the casino with everyone else at the pool. I heard someone come into the room 3 times. I heard the door open. I heard heavy breathing. I heard footsteps. And I thought it was really weird that because you usually say like, I don't want to scare you. I'm here. But there was none of that. And that's when I knew it was a ghost. It didn't scare me though.
So this is your first encounter with a ghost?
I think so. I'm not even... Why would I make that up?
I don't think you made it up, but I also think you were jacked up on migraine pills. Like,
that doesn't make me hallucinate, though.
Maybe it does when you add Vegas beers to it.
Yeah, maybe.
And our final story from What's Shaking at Edmonton.
Hold on. Amanda said, my favorite memory was working in Edmonton. I worked for a cleaning company and I cleaned Ryan Smith's house. I was there 8 hours twice a week, every week.
Whoa.
That's how big the house was. That's crazy.
Insane. 16
I love
hours
that.
of cleaning a week.
Whew.
And he lived out by Sherwood Park. I think they still have that property, but he lives out in Nashville too. Why do I know all this about him? Yes, I'm a little bit creepy.
Yeah, we're a little bit, we're stalkers.
The final story for What's Happening in Edmonton, brought to you by River Cree, as Oilers defenseman Evan Bouchard not only making a serious push for a Norris Trophy win.
Everyone in the chat this morning was talking about how jacked he is. No one knew how jacked he was until they posted that shirtless picture of him.
You could shred Parmesan cheese on those abs.
Yeah, he had like 32 abs.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
No wonder the Bouch bomb comes off that stick so hard.
And what was my bet in Vegas? A Bouch bomb, and we got it done.
Maybe that's what happened to that right post in that house. That's where Evan Bouchard was living for a bit and just rifling. Anyway, not only is he in the running for a Norris Trophy and putting up an extraordinary amount of points, but he also spent the weekend volunteering for a kids hockey camp for 8 to 14-year-olds out at Nisku.
Nice.
He said, quote, "You see so many fans in Edmonton, so many passionate fans. It's good to get to meet some of them, interact with some of them, and give back a little." Great opportunity for him to give back to a city that's given the team that he plays on so much. Like to hear that. Mm-hmm. Keep up the good work, Bouch.
Just circling back to Amanda cleaning Ryan Smith's house. She said double that. There was 2 of us there cleaning. Absolutely the nicest house I've ever cleaned. Whoa.
So that's 36 hours of cleaning a week.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
All right, let's get to our bets of the day. Brought to you by Sports Interaction. Sportsbook and casino, every game's your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. From puck drop to overtime, you can bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook, 18+. Please play responsibly. Oh, Monday vibes. I forgot to get my bet in.
I didn't get my bet in either.
What should we do? Okay,
well,
so
I got mine.
What are you going to do?
I know what I want to do. I'm going to go with Toronto Blue Jays win today. Nice that they started off their season 3-0 over the weekend, sweeping the A's. Now they get to roll into the Rockies, who are notoriously shitty. I'm very excited about the Jays potentially looking ahead. And I know I'm jumping the gun here, but it would be a pretty wild start to the season to go 6-0, and I think they could possibly do it.
I think they're channeling their inner World Series. Like, they know what they're doing out there.
It feels like that too.
You know what?
Couple big last inning wins, walk-off wins.
So Ernie is my boy.
Yeah.
And I posted a video of him to my Instagram story over the weekend, and I titled it Ernie for Eternity. And that's my new saying.
Ernie for eternity. It's like keep Nuge forever.
Exactly. So that's my Blue Jays version. And if anyone wants to steal it, go for it. I might get a t-shirt made. Ernie for eternity. Do we like it? Do we hate it? Reese, you on board for Ernie for eternity?
I'm digging it.
Eternity Clement. Sorry, I was just trying to have a twist on it. Instead of Ernie Clement, Eternity Clement. No, yours is better.
That's fine. But I like no idea is a bad idea.
I'm going Jays win and an Okamoto. Let's go with RBI.
So he got his first homer last night.
Got his first homer.
Pretty sick.
And made it look easy. His swing is pure.
Yeah, I heard a lot of mixed rumors. Like, I'm not as locked in the baseball world as I want to be. Uh-huh. But when I heard they signed him, I was like, hey, this has got to be a big deal. And then there was a lot of criticism. So for him to get that out of the way right away, it's got to be good.
Yeah, he's not known for his defensive play. Hasn't looked bad from what I've saw so far. He's not known to be a power hitter, but he's got it in the bag. And he's going to get on base a ton. But the fact that he can, put one over the fence with a swing that looks just that simple. When Alejandro Kirk hits a home run, it looks like he's dislocating both of his shoulders. Okamoto just...
No
bye.
problem. No problem. Should I bet on the Vegas Golden Knights game? What the heck happened yesterday? Bruce Cassidy?
Oh, yeah.
See ya.
Crazy.
And
We
then
didn't even talk about that.
No, we didn't. And then they hired that guy that just like loses his mind on the bench all the time.
Tortorella, yeah.
I just think of tortellini every time that his name's brought up, and then I'm hungry.
It's crazy because last week we were talking about how insane it would be for the Oilers to fire Chris Knobloch.
Yeah.
And then boom, the Oilers go out and beat Vegas. They take a page out of our plan, our whole book.
Uh-huh.
And then boom, what do you think's gonna happen?
It's so weird.
Crazy.
I mean, if they get that coach bump, that's a little scary, and we're going to be very likely playing them in the first round of playoffs. I think even more motivation now for us to try to catch Anaheim is because if they are in that 10-game window where they're really hot from getting a new coach, and we haven't really figured out their playing style yet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're a bit more of a wild card now. I was surprised Bruce Cassidy has had a hell of a run.
Seriously.
That team has been in the mix every year.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the Avalanche to beat the Flames tonight, Sharks to beat the Blues, and the Knights to beat the Canucks. How are we feeling?
No.
What should I do?
I'm putting in a bet.
What am I doing?
My bet's going to be rally for the Oilers. I want two insane teams that I'll probably never ever bet on again. Give me the Vancouver Canucks to beat the Vegas Golden Knights.
And the Flames?
And the Toronto Maple Leafs to beat the Anaheim Ducks.
All because we go Oilers.
That's just what we want, yeah.
Okay, wait, I want to copy what Reese is doing.
They say bet with your head, not with your heart.
Okay.
This is Reese betting with his heart.
This is like me betting. My one bet when we went to the Oilers game in Vegas was Oilers win by 5. That was betting with my heart.
Okay, so did you want the Canucks to beat the Knights?
Yes.
Okay, that'll win us a lot of money. And then what were the other one? You want the Leafs to beat the Ducks?
Yes.
And was that it?
No,
Yes.
there was one more.
We could always do the Pacific Division has been losing a lot lately.
Right.
Could always do a Pacific parlay of them losing every game.
Hey, that's true. Pacific Parlay is a fun bet.
Holy crap. Even if I just do Maple Leafs and the Canucks to win, my $5 ticket could win me almost $50.
All right.
I'm doing it.
I had a nice hit yesterday. The Bruins were down 3-0 to the Flyers.
Gosh. My buddy bet the exact same thing.
I bet when they were down 3-1. I saw the first goal and was like, maybe this is one of those comebacks.
You love a comeback.
Yeah. $5 bet won me $55.
Hell yeah.
Dang.
I love it. Every game's your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. Get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. Bet now at sportsinteraction.com/OilersNation 19+. Please play responsibly. Who else is going to be watching that late night game, though? I want to watch the Vegas Knights just for the drama. What the heck is going to happen?
Well, and Torts had quite an experienced coach in the Canucks, too. So that's his old team for the first game back. That's a pretty wild ride.
All right, Cherie's mad at us because we didn't play Connections today. We promise we'll get to it tomorrow, okay?
No, let's play it quick. We got time.
Pull it up, Reese. Let's do it. Let's make the saucers happy.
Yeah, let's give the people what they want.
And I left 15 minutes early, poolside.
You did.
I had to get out of there. I had a dry throat again.
And who was upset that we didn't play?
Cherie.
Well, Cherie, here's the deal. We'll play it right now, but we want you around all week.
Promise?
And tell 2 friends about our show.
Yeah, spread the word. Okay, what? This looks so hard. My brain can't do this on a Monday after Vegas. Truffle fries. Hertz. Is Hertz a ketchup brand?
No, but it is a car company rental.
Okay, we're going to need help. Saucers. I can't do this. Dollar sign.
Budget, Avis, Hertz. There's 3 car rental companies.
Oh, Hertz, Budget. What was the third?
Avis. Bottom right, Reese. What's the other one?
I don't know.
Is Fritz a car company, maybe?
Tinker?
Dollar? Is Dollar
No.
a car rental company? This is we're on the right track here.
Okay, car rental. We need the 4th. I don't know them, though.
I think Dollar might be.
Dollar.
See if anybody's saying in the chat.
Budget. What's the 4th, though? Dollar. People are saying that it's Dollar.
Dollar.
Wow, you know your stuff. Look at you. That's very impressive.
Off to a quick start.
Okay, can we guess that those ones they all end in Z? Could it be as simple as that? That would be ridiculous if that's what that was. Let's try it.
No, that feels dumb.
Why? Damn it.
Okay, try
Mock.
Okay, I got it.
Wait, mock and
Okay, try plays, Fritz, truffles.
what are you doing? Oh, is this chips?
Well, they're all chips, but with a different letter in front of them.
Oh, Lay's, Ritz, Ruffles, and
I don't know. Is another one of these gonna work? It's not It's not.
Ock. S.
Is
Oi?
Oots? No, that would be both. Faux. Damn it. I feel like I'm onto something here
Yeah,
again.
I think you are. Ritz, Lay's, Ruffles, and
I think I got one for you guys.
Okay.
Toy, mess, foots, and tinker.
and what's the topic?
Like mess around with something. So you're toying with something, you're tinkering with something, you're messing around with something.
Yes.
Toy,
Footsing
mess, tinker,
You're
and
onto it.
Foots.
Foots. Top.
Top letter.
Battle coming through.
Let's see.
Yes. Play
Nailed
around
it.
with. Nice work. Okay.
I've never heard of foots like that before. Okay, my ones are still in play. Truffles.
People think
Lays.
that it's the Utes because UTZ is a chip brand. Let's try it.
If that's right.
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of that either, but
Yes. And then what's this? Just fake or imitation? Wow. Look at that. We battled through it.
easy peasy.
Pun unintended, thanks to battle.
True. We battled all right.
Okay, today was such a fun show. Incredible guests. Of course, Charley is always a delight to have on the sauce with us. And then, of course, the Germans. We would love to have you in attendance on Saturday when we're with them at Greta Bar. Please come, 5 p.m. We'd love to see you.
Honestly, it's going to be so fun. And then we can just decide what's happening because it's pregame,
Yeah,
right?
so they're going to the game. They have tickets to the game, but they're going to hang out with us beforehand. I think Boardsy's going to be pre-gaming there as well, if I'm not mistaken, live from Greta. It's going to be a good time. So we hope to see you. We'll be back with you tomorrow for a very fun, exciting surprise
Big
on the
surprise.
show. And it's going to get intense with Starch Madness, so you're not going to want to miss out, okay? Plus, we have an awesome guest on the show. We've got Allison, who works closely with the Kraken. So we're going to chat with her a little bit at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time.
She's on the broadcast team there. We've had her on before, and she is a great interview.
Yeah, she was pumped, too. She was like, thank you so much for the invite. I was like, hell yeah. I always feel like we're annoying these people. Stay saucy, hit that like button, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilers Nation YouTube channel. Freaking nailed it.